This is WCBN live from Yost Ice Arena, Michigan taking on the Wisconsin Badgers in Big Ten Conference play. Danny Ryan alongside Willie the Wedge Benjamin. We're just a minute away from puck drop. Yesterday the Wolverines fell to the Badgers 7-4. Jumped out to a quick 2-goal lead, the Wolverines, and then lost it right after that, Wedge. What can you tell me about the game yesterday and what the Wolverines need to turn around to have a chance against the Badgers today?
Big thing yesterday that really caught up with the Wolverines was taking so many penalties. While their penalty kill did work efficiently most of the time, they had a big 5-minute major kill. At the start of the third period, Wisconsin was able to come back with special teams goals. Not to mention, Michigan really needs to watch and make sure that the Wisconsin shooters are not able to get good quality shots right in front of the net. Luke Cunnin yesterday had a couple big shots in that type of aspect. Michigan's going to need to shut down that tonight.
Luke Glendening and Dylan Larkin, the ceremonial puck drop today. Wolverines wishing they could use Larkin's speed and goal-scoring ability out on the ice today against this tough Wisconsin lineup. A few lineup changes for the Wolverines. Jake Slaker and Will Lockwood both bumped off the first line and playing their first game separated, not on the same line, in recent memory. What the difference is for the Badgers, they're going to keep everything staying the same because their top three lines were phenomenal yesterday, completely outworked the Wolverines. But let's see if these new line combinations can get the Wolverines going. If Red Berenson can work his magic. New first starting line of Dexter Danks, Adam Winborg, and Tony Calderon. Nolan DeYoung and Nicholas Boak on the back end. Hayden Levine gets the start in net again. Got pulled yesterday for Zach Nagelvort, but it wasn't due to his play, more that Red was trying to spark something for his team that had kind of fallen away. The Badgers will respond with Ryan Wagner, Cameron Hughes, Luke Cunnin, Pierre Tischke, and Jake Linhart. Jack Barry gets the start and goal yet again.
Interesting, same two goalies starting again. I am a little surprised that they're putting Levine back in. I'm sure they just want to get him on the ice again so he's not festering thinking about this big getting pulled all over the weekend. Barry in net again for the Badgers really did not look that outstanding yesterday. A couple big saves, really shaky. The Wolverines hopefully can get out to a step early and make him pay for some of those rebounds he was letting up yesterday.
Red trying not to mess with the confidence of his freshman goalie, who's been spectacular all season, just with the little hiccup last night. As you said, Wedge, Barry didn't look that good last night. Gave up a lot of huge rebounds. Let's see if the Wolverines can test him a little bit more tonight and throw a few more pucks on net.
Yeah, that's going to be big for them. They got outshot pretty heavily last night, and Wisconsin's known for their shooting prowess, averaging around 10 shots per game over their opponent. The Wolverines really need to work that shot clock too here, especially against Barry.
Need to tighten up the defensive play. Winborg on the draw. Puck drop. He's going to win it back to Nicholas Boca. Nicholas Boca is on D-line now. Tries to throw it up to Tony Calderon. He's going to have it stolen away by Tischke. Tischke to Wagner. Tries to waffle one to Cunnin. Intercepted by Nolan DeYoung, who fires it into the Badger zone. Puck bouncing around as Cameron Hughes is going to skate it up center ice, get it into the Michigan zone, gets it to Luke Cunnin with the shot. Hayden Levine on the save. More extracurriculars once again from Nicholas Boca, upending Hughes a little bit after the play.
Get in there, just an easy shot. Levine with a big save. Getting a couple of those early will be big for him, especially. Michigan does a great job there not letting Wisconsin make a play. Yesterday on those 3-on-2 rushes, Wisconsin was getting great shots. Just an easy, savable shot is really what they need to go for on the odd man rush.
Face-off now right side, Levine. Jake Slaker on the draw against Seamus Malone. Slaker ties him up, and Alex Kyle throws it in the corner where Joseph Zacconi's going to fight for it and get it to Kyle again. Kyle now trying to flip it out, has it stolen by Malone, who's going to have it lost by Zacconi once again. Gets it to Slaker, who carries it into the Badger zone and fires it deep. Zacconi now working behind the net, trying to fight for the puck. Gets it up to Cutler Martin at the point who has a shot deflected wide. Puck now going around where Alex Kyle's going to get it and cycle it back again down low to Jake Slaker. Jake Slaker now fighting for it with Cutler Martin on the boards. Martin now is going to lose the puck to Seamus Malone. Seamus exits the zone and into Wolverines territory on the right wing side. Throws it in behind Levine where Zacconi's going to fight for it and get it up to Kyle. Kyle now skating right wing side up the ice past the red line. Is going to dump it in for a Wolverines change. McGuire now gaining the puck in his own zone for the Badgers. Fires it up out of the zone, trying to get it out to Frederick. Can't get it, but Ford will pick it up and circle back into his own zone. Hit hard by Brendan Warren. Puck now bouncing in the Badgers zone. Warren picks it up, getting a chance. Shot missed wide. Going to go all the way around to the point where Luke Martin's going to get it and fire it back down in the corner where Pastjoff's going to fight for it. Pastjoff loves the puck as the Badgers come back the other way. That's going to be Will Johnson who's going to fire it in down low. Luke Martin behind the net trying to get it out, but Jason Ford's going to be there to cycle it back in. Ford sends it all the way down the ice. Well, Warren and McGuire are going to go for a pass in front. Will Johnson had a chance to stuff it home. Puck now bouncing around Frederick in the slot pass. Save Levine. Bouncing puck yet again. Frederick's got it. Sends it to the point to Tishke with the blast. Blocked shot there by Nick Pasajoff. Warren now collects it and gets it out of the zone for Wolverines. Will Lockwood carries it into the Badger zone. Fighting for the puck. Gets tripped up on the play by Tishke. No call there. Tishke now trying to get it out. Gets it to Frederick. Circling in his own zone. As the puck stolen from him by Evan Allen. Evan Allen now to Boca at the point. Boca cross ice to Pericos. Pericos now throws it in behind the net to Evan Allen. Allen now cycling, gets it down low to Boca. Boca now behind the goal line, looking. Boca tries to wrap around attempt, blocked by the defense. Puck bounces and finds its way to Sanchez at the hash marks. Sanchez now fighting with Tishke in the corner. 2 Badgers, 2 Wolverines fighting for it down low. Puck's going to bounce out and find its way to Freitag. Freitag left wing side gains the Michigan zone with a shot off the glove of Levine. Saved it into the corner. There's going to be another battle for it. Boca now emerges victorious and is going to get it up and out to James Sanchez, who just misses the puck, but Evan Allen is there to corral it and get it into Wisconsin territory, where Davidson's going to pick it up and throw it to his defensive partner. Cross-ice pass now to Cavallini. Cavallini fighting in front of the penalty boxes, loses it to Sanchez, who gets it back into the Wisconsin zone, where Winborg's going to have to go after Greenway behind the net. Greenway escapes Winborg and is going up the other way, but loses the puck to Dexter Danks in front of the Michigan bench. Danks gets it to Piazza, cross ice to Saccone. Saccone to Winborg by the penalty box. Loses the puck. It's going to get flipped up into center ice, or Zerbel gets it to Kunin, who fires it in down low into the Michigan zone. Wagner now in the corner, fighting with along with Saccone. Saccone tips it up to Danks, who carries it in front of the Michigan bench and out of the zone. Danks now trying to find Calderon, but the puck's going to bounce around and find its way to center ice, where Danks is going to get it yet again. Danks fires it in down low. Jake Slaker now with the puck behind the net, tries to throw it out in front to Danks, can't get there. Puck deflected to Cunnin. Cunnin now center ice to Wagner. Wagner trying to get rid of Dexter Danks. Danks, though, fires the puck over to Luke Martin at the point. Martin now at the puck, fires it to Slaker at the blue line. Gives it to Luce in front of the Wisconsin bench and throws it into Wisconsin territory. Slaker now fighting for the puck along the boards. Gets tripped up on the play. There's going to be no call. Hughes now with the puck in his own zone. Fires it up, trying to find anybody, but it's going to bounce to Luke Martin at center ice. Gets it to Kyle, who gains the zone for the Wolverines, but loses the puck. Puck now deflected out of play. J.D. Greenwood throwing it out. 15:41 in the first. Neither team really able to get anything going around now. Bouncing puck been the story of the game. Only 2 shots for the Badgers, none for the Wolverines. See if they can get some consistency going here.
Yeah, Wolverines going with more of a hitting approach here, trying to muck it up. That third line earlier, Brendan Warren, Lockwood, and Pastersov was getting some success hitting the defenseman. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Face-off now left side of Jack Barry. It's going to be Brendan Warren, Nick Pasterjoff on the draw. Pasterjoff wins it back to Boca. Boca now at the point, gets it down low. Trying to find Lockwood, can't get it, but he's going to fire it back into the zone, where Brendan Warren's going to chase it behind the net. Warren now fires down front to Pasterjoff. Great save, Jack Barry. Great play by Warren below the goal line to just throw it out in front and find Pasterjoff on the doorstep, but great save by Barry.
Yeah, Warren with a great pass there. Good awareness, comes in, made it look like he was going to curl up along the boards. Threw it back between his legs to Pasterjoff in front of the net. Big save by Barry, though.
Face-off now left side of Barry again. It's going to be Pasterjoff on the draw. Pasterjoff now tangles it up, gets it to Lockwood, who throws it into the corner. Gets upended by Tishke. Battle now in the corner between 2 Wolverines and 2 Badgers. Lockwood emerges victorious, circling now behind the goal line, trying to look for a pass, but loses the puck to Malone. Malone now throws it up. A great pinch by Boca to keep it in. Boca throws it in behind Barry, where Tishke's going to get it. Lockwood on him. Big hit by Lockwood. Gets the puck to DeYoung at the point. DeYoung now throws it in down low, where Lockwood's got it behind the net. Lockwood and Pasterjoff fighting for the puck. Tishke pins him against the board. Pasterjoff trying to get it out. Gets it to Grant Bessie, who steals it away and throws it to Seamus Malone on the opposite side. Malone trying to clear it, whiffed, but still gains control of the puck and gets it back to Linhart behind the net. Linhart now tries to throw it up, intercepted. Nick Pasterjoff with the puck in the slot. Tries to get a shot off, deflected in the corner. Linhart and Kyle now fighting for the puck. Linhart emerges victorious in the corner. Circles it back to Malone. Malone just ices it out in front of the Michigan bench, where Nolan DeYoung's going to get it cross ice to Saccone. Saccone quick up to Cutler Martin, who gains the Wisconsin zone. Martin now and Tishke fighting in the corner for the puck. Puck's going to go to Evan Allen. Allen now working in the opposite corner along the goal line. Loses his stick there for a second, trying to gain it back up. Loses the puck to Ford. Ford now brings it up in front of the Michigan bench, and gets it up to Will Johnson. Will Johnson now to Hughes with a shot. Puck now bouncing around, finds its way to Cutler Martin, who throws it into the corner where Sam Piazza will get it. Throw it up to the point to Hurley. Hurley with the shot. Great save, Levine. Rebound chance. Save again by Levine on the doorstep. Great play there by Hayden Levine to move across in the crease and get the glove save on the rebound.
Fantastic save by Levine. Hurley with a shot through traffic hits Levine. Rebounds out on the back door. Wisconsin player is alone, but Levine flashes the glove. Makes a catch. Inside faceoff now.
Great save by Levine, able to keep his footwork. Looked like Frederick was in the crease as well. Got a little tangled up with him. But Levine able to have the vision of the shot through the screen and have the rebound control to make sure there wasn't a second opportunity there. At third line for the Wolverines of Brendan Warren, Nick Pasterjoff, and Will Lockwood. A very sneaky third line. There's a lot of talent on that line that could really have them comparing with most first lines.
That's true, and Lockwood's used to playing up on the first line for Michigan, so a little bit of a demotion from last night. But you can see that these three have been really fired up, making the most hits so far, and really had some great scoring chances too. I think the only shot for Michigan came on that Pasterjoff shot in front of the net. So they're definitely getting something done in the offensive zone.
Yeah, the only shot thus far for the Wolverines, 13:57 in the first period. 3 shots for the Badgers, 1 for the Wolverines. See if the Wolverines can get some offensive chemistry going right now. All 3 of these lines not known to play together, some weird combinations. We'll see if the game progresses, if they can get any better. Face-off now left side, Levine. It's going to be Slaker on the draw against Jason Ford. Slaker wins it back to Luke Martin behind the net. Martin now trying to clear it, but has Trent Frederick all over him as they battle in the corner. 2 Wolverines, 2 Badgers. Puck bounces, finds its way to Alex Kyle. Gets it up to Griffin Luce. Luce now trying to find Cutler Martin for the outlet, but it gets bounced to Hurley. Hurley now ices it down the ice. No icing call. Luke Martin collects it in his own corner. Tries to fire it out. Whiffed on it, but a second chance. He's able to get a Cutler Martin. He throws it out of play. Anything?
Pretty much the same going on. Kind of sloppy hockey here tonight, to be honest. Not a lot of movement through the neutral zone. It's been forwards coming into the zone, turning it over to the defenseman getting it set up the other way, and another blue line turnover, just moving back and forth and back and forth. Whoever can get in and make something out of an odd man rush or even cycle the puck down in the zone, that's going to be a big progression in getting the offense working here.
Face off left side, Levine now. Evan Allen on the draw against Zerbel. Allen now wins it to Ciccone in the corner. Ciccone throws it cross ice where James Sanchez is going to be able to get it out, but actually going to get thrown back in by Tim Davidson just as quick as he got it out. Cavallini now with the puck along the hash marks on the boards. Fighting with his Evan Allen, Joseph Ciccone. Allen gets upended there by Freitag. Still battling. Neither team able to get possession. Skirmish in the corner continues. Freitag tries to win the puck. Gets it behind Hayden Levine. He's got Ciccone all over him. A battle in the opposite corner now with 2 Wolverines and 2 Badgers. Freitag gets it. Gets to the point to Tim Davison. Davison now with the shot. Fires just wide. Freitag gains it at the hash mark. Circles it down low to Zerbel behind the net. Zerbel to Cavallini, working down low behind Levine. Cavallini tries to fire in front, blocked by Ciccone. Cavallini still with the puck at the hash mark, throws it down low where Evan Allen's going to take it in the corner. Evan Allen now up to Sanchez on the point. Sanchez gets it out, throws it up to Nico Pericos. Pericos getting the puck in the Wisconsin zone, tries to get a shot off but can't as it goes into Jack Barry for the whistle.
Pericos just bobbled it there. He had the speed and the puck was in the right spot. Just took a bad hop over his stick, so he couldn't quite cut in and get a good shot on Barry. All Barry had to do was just pick it up, cover it as soon as it rolled into him. But a good effort by the Wolverines there, a great little break.
Barry hasn't been tested early. Let's see if the Wolverines can get a few more shots on the untested goaltender. Face-off now left side of Barry. Winborg on the draw for the Wolverines. Winborg loses it to Cameron Hughes. He gets it to Linhart in the corner and throws it around the ice to Luke Cunnin in front of his own net, but has it stolen by Nolan DeYoung and fired back into the zone. Puck now iced all the way down by the Badgers, but gets deflected. Nico Boca is going to have to play it behind his own net. Cross ice now to DeYoung, to Calderon in front of the Michigan bench. Throws it out of the zone, but is going to have it stolen by the Badgers. We're going to have a whistle on the play.
Penalty, maybe? No.
No, it looks like the puck may have hit the top of the Michigan bench. Out of play is the call. Face-off now in front of the Michigan bench. Winborg on the draw against Cameron Hughes. A little interesting play there. Winborg now wins it to Calderon, back to DeYoung. DeYoung cross ice to Boca. Boca now up to the red line to Calderon, who's going to deflect it down low into the Wisconsin zone. Lionheart and Winborg meet in the corner, battle in the corner. 2 Wolverines, big body of Dexter Danks throwing Hughes around there, trying to get the puck. Neither team able to move, but finally Leinart gets it, circles behind his own net. Trying to find his defensive partner, Tischke. Tischke now gets the puck, gets it out to the red line to Wagner, who's going to lose it to Winborg. Winborg fires it back to DeYoung, loses the puck. Offsides, though, is the call as Hughes brought the puck in just a step behind Luke Cunnin. Neither team able to get anything going right now. Terrible breakout passes for both teams.
Yeah, turnover there by Michigan, too, in the neutral zone. They're lucky Cunnin went offsides because that was close to a 2-on-1 with their best scorer going to be open on the backside.
Wisconsin yesterday was able to take care of most of their odd man opportunities. Face-off now right outside the Michigan zone in front of the penalty box. Nick Passageoff on the draw. He loses it as the Badgers are going to throw it back in the zone where Luke Martin's going to play it to Griffin Luce. Griffin Luce now looking for Warren. Can't find him, but it's going to go all the way in behind Jack Barry. Puck now fired to Seamus Malone on the corner as he's going to fight and get it out to Luke Martin. Luke Martin fires it back in, cross-corner dump where McGuire's going to get it behind Jack Barry. McGuire now throwing it up to Zimmer at the top of the blue line. Gets it out for the Badgers. Throws it cross-ice to Malone. Seamus Malone now breaking into the Michigan zone. Gets it down low to Bessie. Bessie now back to Malone. Malone top of the point to McGuire with a shot on. Rebound by Zimmer. Great save by Hayden Levine. Puck now finds its way to Brendan Warren in front of the penalty box. He's going to get it down low to McGuire in the Wisconsin zone. McGuire to Hughes. Hughes now throwing it center ice. Looking for Zimmer, can't find him as Brendan Warren's going to steal it and fire it around his own net. Frederick now playing the puck behind Levine. Going to battle with Luke Martin. Leave the puck for Bessie. Bessie looking for the front net. Intercepted by Nick Passageoff. Passageoff to Lockwood. Lockwood dumps it in down low, and the Wolverines will go for a change. Jack Barry playing the puck to J.D. Greenway. Greenway gets it to Trent Frederick. Up to Jason Ford, who gets it out of his zone across the red line. Throws it cross ice to Tim Davidson, who's just going to get it in on Hayden Levine. Levine's going to play it to Joseph Ciccone. Ciccone now trying to get it out. Puck's going to keep bouncing all the way to the point, but the Badgers keep it in. Puck now bouncing all the way to Alex Kyle with a one-on-one opportunity, gaining the Badger zone. Circles back, looks for more. Pass to Martin. Martin with the shot. Or Ciccone with the shot. Sorry, great save by Barry. Wolverines now trying to get the puck down low. It's Cutler Martin on the side. Martin now in front of the net, looking for Jake Slaker, who gets upended and throws it back into the corner. Badgers and Wolverines fighting for the puck right now. Alex Kyle in the corner on top of it, but can't get control of the puck. Kyle now bracing, looking to get it out, fighting through the pile with Cutler Martin. Martin now hacks at it, but it's going to find its way to J.D. Greenway, who gets it up to Jason Ford, trying to get it out. Has to circle back to Greenway behind his own net. J.D. Greenway waiting for reinforcements behind his own net as both teams elect to change. Greenway now circling. Gets across ice to Davison. Davison now trying to find Cavallini, who's going to tip it into the Michigan zone. Piazza now in his own corner. Throws it into Ciccone behind his own net. Ciccone now trying to get it up. Gets it to Sanchez out of the zone. Sanchez to Pericos. Pericos getting it into the Wisconsin zone to Evan Allen. Evan Allen now behind the goal line. Fighting for the puck there is Allen and Pericos. Neither team able to get the puck. Wisconsin finally merges victorious with Zerbel. Zerbel now gets it out of the zone in down low to Michigan territory where Nicholas Boca is going to have to go for it. Icing is the call, though. Cavallini giving a little bit extra to Nico Boca. Boca doesn't like it. We're going to have an icing call, though, with 9 minutes left in the first period. 0-0 is the score.
Getting a little touchy there. Back to that play earlier, a little easy shot thrown in on Barry. He lets up a pretty big rebound. Michigan almost makes him pay there. A good play by the defenseman, swatted it away. But just goes to show that Michigan really should focus on getting shots on Barry. He hasn't shown himself to be capable of handling a lot of rebounds so far.
2 shots for the Wolverines thus far. Both great scoring opportunities. Left side face-off on Barry. That's going to be Winborg who wins the puck back to Boca. Boca now trying to get it down low to Calder. He can't. Dexter Danks is going to get it top circle and skates it in down low. Danks now cycling, looking for a shot out in front. Gets it to Winborg. Great save by Jack Barry. We're going to have some extracurriculars too as Tischke throws Winborg to the ice. Freitag and Danks getting into it too. 2 teams that have been known not to like each other in their history. Wolverines still a little salty from last night. Tischke's actually going to go to the box now for a penalty. It looks like a roughing call. But unfortunately, Dexter Danks is going to get one as well. We'll see what the offsetting calls are for 2 roughing calls. It's either going to be 5-on-5 or 4-on-4.
Yeah, good play by the Wolverines in front. A good save from Barry. Winborg, I don't know if he hit him or not. I think he was just going for the rebound. Nobody really knew where the puck is. Tischke just picked him up and just threw him to the ground. 100% a penalty there. Dexter Danks unfortunately involved in some extracurricular activities with Matthew Freitag on the outside. So it looks like the Wolverines will not be getting a power play. Instead, we will be at even strength.
Danks coming in a little late.
Freitag actually heading to the box 2 now for Wisconsin.
So it looks like we will have a Wolverines power play. Barring any other unknown penalties so far, Luke Cunnin talking to the referee right now, using every bit of his captain duties.
So if this is a power play for the Wolverines, really big opportunity for them. They put 2 power play goals in really early last game. Weren't able to hold the lead, but if that can give them the spark their offense needs, they really need to roll with this power play and get something done.
The passing was phenomenal for the Wolverines power play early in the game last night. Able to pick apart the Wisconsin penalty kill. It'll be interesting to see what units Red goes with tonight. Evan Allen looks like he will be back on the first unit after picking up an assist yesterday. Really playing a phenomenal game, especially on the power play yesterday.
Fantastic all around from Evan Allen. He was going hard in the defensive zone, making plays in the offensive zone, and really great puck control on the power play from him.
Faceoff's going to come on the right side of Barry. Wolverines unit's going to be Alex Cow, Jake Slaker, Sam Piazza, Evan Allen, and Will Lockwood. Slaker will be on the draw against Cameron Hughes for the Badgers. Slaker now going to try and win it back. There's going to be tangled up looking for it. J.D. Greenway is going to again throw it all the way down the ice where Alex Kyle can't keep it in. Piazza now playing it in his own zone behind his own goal line, circling back, trying to get rid of the pressure, trying to get it up to Will Lockwood. Finally he does. Lockwood now at the blue line gets it to center ice to Jake Slaker. Slaker now, great pass to Alex Kyle, gains zone. Kyle, shot, scores! Alex Kyle with the power play goal. 8:28 in the first period. Wolverines jump out to an early lead.
20 seconds into the power play, Wisconsin's defense gets caught up. 2 forwards in the neutral, 2 forwards attacking the defensive zone, trying to keep it in. Kyle gets in, takes that speed, gets to the net. Great shot past Barry into the upper right corner.
That first line for the Wolverines from last night. Alex Kyle, Jake Slaker, Will Lockwood. Excellent chemistry there. Lockwood able to get it to Slaker at center ice with a great zone entry tape-to-tape pass. Alex Kyle with a burst of speed gained the zone and ripped a shot glove side on Jack Barry. 1-0 Wolverines.
Now it comes down to the hard thing for the Wolverines last night. Can they build on this, and then can they hold it? They need to make sure that they're playing defensively to keep up with the goals that they have scored. Big goal from Kyle there. Maybe makes up for a bit of that big major penalty he took yesterday that left the Wolverines short-handed when they needed a comeback in the third period.
Alex Kyle getting a 5-minute major boarding call. That's what Wedge is referring to last night. Wisconsin actually never scored on that power play, but it really was the final nail in the coffin as the Wolverines were forced to juggle lines the rest of the night and were missing their one of their captains and crucial senior leadership and goal scoring. That pass from Jake Slaker was phenomenal. Are they taking a look at this?
I think they're looking to see if Kyle was offsides when he got the puck. Wow, an unbelievable shot.
An absolute rocket from Alex Kyle.
Right into the upper right corner, so as long as it isn't indeed offsides, the ref's coming out to give us the decision now.
We got a good hockey goal.
Good goal. Wolverines 1, Badgers 0.
Wedge loves it. Absolute rocket shot by Kyle, the quick snapshot. No chance for Barry on that one.
Wisconsin forfeits a timeout now, I believe.
You're telling me.
As much as first period timeouts matter, I think that is the rule.
Tony Granato going to be a little upset about that one, the first-year coach. As the Michigan band plays Take On Me by Aha.
Throwing it back.
Great stuff. Winborg now on the draw at center ice. Puck's going to bounce around now to Alex Kyle. Kyle now circles back into his own zone looking for anything. Kyle throws a cross ice to Nicholas Boca. Boca now jumping up in the play. Trent throws it center ice to Winborg against Wisconsin's own right-hand side. Winborg with the shot tipped away by Barry. Hughes gets in the corner and throws it out of the zone where Tony Calderon's going to have to get it in front of his own net. Wagner's going to jump all over him but push him down. We're either going to have an offsides or a penalty call. Looks like it's going to be an offsides, unfortunately.
Wagner there, I think he knew he was offsides and still chose to go after the Michigan player and touch the puck. I guess if you're going to get caught out of position with a team going the other way, it makes sense to take the offsides of that option.
Another thing that we can't mention more enough, Wagner has absolutely flawless hair for the Badgers. Another thing that you unfortunately can't see at home.
There are not a lot of players with hair like that in college hockey.
Face-off now in front of the Badgers zone. Wolverines are going to win as Nick Passajoff fires it in behind the goal line where the Badgers are going to throw it cross ice to Zimmer. Zimmer now to center ice. Offsides is going to be the call as Bessie was a step ahead of McGuire.
McGuire makes a little move at the blue line rather than taking it in hard, and Wisconsin ends up offsides again, which has been a recurring problem for them so far in the first period. I think they're trying to do a little too much at the blue line.
Face-off now in front of the Michigan penalty box. It's going to be Pastujov against Seamus Malone on the draw. Pastujov loses it as Hurley's going to get it and throw it over to McGuire. McGuire to Bessie, trying to get it down low into the Michigan zone. He does. Puck's going to bounce in behind Levine where Luke Martin's going to throw it all the way around, but Hurley's going to keep it in at the point. Hurley now throws it back in. Brendan Warren fighting for the puck along the boards, trying to get it out. Finally, Nick Pastujov's able to get it out in front of the Wisconsin bench. Puck's going to bounce all the way back into Barry where he's forced to cover it. There's a Pastujov quick forecheck all the way down there. Not a scoring chance for the Wolverines, but great hustle by Pastujov to force Barry for the whistle.
Yeah, now offensive zone face-off. It's a big thing you can have. You can make plays off of those. Now they can come in, get an offensive mindset started with this big Slaker line coming out. We'll see if they can get anything done.
Slaker, Kyle, and Cutler Martin is the line Wedge was referring to. Face off now right side of Barry. Jake Slaker on the draw against Jason Ford. Never mind, Jake Slaker gets tossed. First one of those we've seen today, Wedge.
I know, we generally get more.
Alex Kyle loses the draw, but Cutler Martin's going to fight for it along the corner. Puck's going to bounce and find its way to Davison behind his own net, trying to get it to Frederick up and out, but he can't get Cutler Martin's going to steal it. Martin now in the slot with a shot, scores! Absolute cannonade from Cutler Martin.
Cutler Martin, unbelievable shot, gets in there and just rifles it top shelf. I don't even know if the goalie could have done anything there. There's just some shots in hockey that are unsavable, and that very well may have been one of them.
An absolute twine-seeking missile from Cutler Martin, who's going to pick up his 4th goal of the year. Great play by the Wolverines. Puck bouncing very favorably for the Wolverines for once this series. Finds its way to the stick of Cutler Martin, who throws a rocket to the back of the net. 2-0 Wolverines, 7:15 in the first period. Evan Allen on the draw at center ice. He's going to lose it. Lionheart now gets it deep down low into the Michigan zone where Piazza's going to force to take it behind Levine. Piazza now trying to get it up to the boards to Parikos. Puck bouncing around. Ciccone now gets it. He's going to throw it out in front of the Michigan bench and into Badger territory. Puck bouncing down low to Evan Allen in the corner. Allen now to the point to Ciccone. Ciccone cross ice to Sam Piazza. Piazza now with the shot on out. Puck deflected. Great save by Jack Barry. Puck finds its way back to Ciccone at the point. Ciccone throws it to the hash marks to Nico Parikos. Parikos looking down low for Evan Allen. Has it stolen away by McGuire. McGuire to Linhart. Throws it in down low into the Michigan zone. Ciccone now collects it behind Levine. He's going to lose it as Cavallini steals it. But there's Piazza once again to get it out of the zone. Throws it to James Sanchez. Is going to get upended by Davison. Davison back now to Wagner. Left wing side gains the Michigan zone. Wagner now throws one on Levine with a great save. He's going to cover it. More pushing once again. Luke Cunnin, the first-round pick of the Minnesota Wild.
Wisconsin with their first shot in a while here. Michigan's really been picking up the play. And Wagner just comes in and has to just throw it at the net. Easy save for Levine. Cunnin gets in there, maybe see if he can spark anything, potentially get a penalty. It seemed to have worked earlier when Michigan did it. But definitely bad blood between these two teams. A lot of penalties called last night, a lot of extracurricular activity tonight. I don't foresee it stopping.
Luke Cunnin, sophomore, only a sophomore, but the captain of the Badgers. Face-off now, right side Levine. Hughes and Winborg on the draw. Never mind, Winborg is exiled in favor of Dexter Danks by the official. Hughes now wins it back to Cunnin. Cunnin with the shot blocked by Tony Calderon. Back to Greenway, throws it on net, but Hayden Levine shovels it into the corner. Cunnin now works it down low to Hughes behind Levine. Hughes now cycling. Throws it to the point to Davison. Davison with a blast deflected high and out of play by Adam Winborg. Great shot blocking by the Wolverines this entire series. Two great ones there by Calderon and Winborg.
It's important because these point shots Wisconsin are taking are very deadly. Early in a period, a lot of their good opportunities came off of shots where Levine was screened, and they had guys in front of the net pounding in for rebounds.
Face off now left side Levine. It's Winborg and Hughes once again. Winborg ties him up, looking to get it to anybody. Puck bouncing around, finds its way to Wagner, who works it in down low in the corner. Two Wolverines and two Badgers meet in the corner. Winborg's going to get it and up and get it out to Tony Calderon from the Michigan bench. Can't handle the puck. Finally gets it to Nico Boko. Gains the Badger zone. Nico Boca coming in. Makes a great move, but Jack Barry with a great save. Nico Boca, the defensive defenseman, gaining the zone. tries to make a move there. A great one, just couldn't handle onto the puck.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of big defensemen like that coming in, splitting the defenders and making a move. Murray had to reach out there in desperation and pulled it away, but wow, maybe showing that there is a little bit of offense. Maybe that goal he scored last night is sparking something new in him.
Iko Boca gaining the zone, splitting the D, as Wedge said, a la Kenny Wu from Mighty Ducks 2.
What a movie. What a film.
It's the best of the series, by far. When they play Trinidad and Tobago, oh, God.
Steel drums in the stands.
Face off right side of Barry. Puck's going to go back to Griffin Lucy, who fires it on a net, but it's going to be wide and work its way to Luke Martin. On the other D point, he's going to throw it back in. Down low, working behind the net now is Pastujov trying to get it out in front. He can't. Still working within the corner is Nick Pastujov. Pastujov now trying to circle back and cycle it. Can't find anything going. The puck's still bouncing around. Finally finds its way to Griffin Luce, who can't keep it in. Will Lockwood now circles back and gets it to Luke Martin on the other side. Martin throws it to Pastujov, who gets it in down low into Wisconsin zone. Seamus Malone now takes it. Tries to turn around, get into Tischke in the opposite corner. Tischke now skating up, trying to get it to Grant Bessie. He does, who gains the Michigan zone, but he's off sides. Griffin Luce deflected it just a second, just to drag Bessie off sides. 5:09 in the first period. 2-0 Wolverines. Similar story to last night so far. Wolverines with 2 quick goals. Question will be, can they sustain it tonight and actually keep up the pressure?
Tonight it looks like the pressure's definitely been keeping on, and I think that they probably got talked to by the coaches. If you get up, you can't just let them come back in the game. Don't give them the game. Don't hand it over.
And hopefully stay out of the box. Face off now in front of the Michigan bench. Cutler Martin getting into it with Will Johnson. Almost fell.
Skating there.
Slaker on the draw now. He's going to lose it back to Linhart. Linhart now at center ice. Gets it to Tischke, the opposite side. Tischke now to Frederick in front of his own penalty box. Frederick now to Ford, who's going to throw it in down low. Nolan DeYoung collects it behind Levine. DeYoung throwing it up the ice. Trying to get it out. Unable to, as Cutler Martin's going to collide with Linhart. Finally, DeYoung's going to get it out and get to Jake Slaker. 3-on-1 opportunity. Slaker gains his own left wing side. Shoot! Crossbar! Jake Slaker with a great shot once again. Puck's going to find its way to Cutler Martin at the point. Martin throws it in, blocked. Alex Kyle now circling at the top of the key. Kyle now with the puck, fires it, trying to look for Slaker in front of the net, but Jack Barry's going to cover it up. Another great shot by the Wolverines. They've been able to get everything, every open opportunity past Barry so far, as you saw one just hit the crossbar there. Quick shot by Slaker.
Yeah, these quick shots seem to be working. Maybe coming in, get a quick release and shooting it high. Maybe that's the key for Barry. The biggest thing about that play was they caught a Wisconsin defender pinching. DeYoung was able to make a fantastic play to move the puck up out of the zone and get Slaker going on that 3-on-1 opportunity there. Defenseman caught over. Slaker took the shot that he had just a centimeter lower, and that's a 3-0 game right here.
If you're going to be a defenseman, you've got to be 100% sure on that pinch. Nolan DeYoung able to just slip it by Linhart. Great 3-on-1 opportunity for the Wolverines. It really turned into a Jake Slaker breakaway with the way the other defenseman, I believe it was Tischke, took Alex Kyle out of the play. Slaker able to just skate in and just misses top corner.
Yeah, Michigan keeps that up, though. That's a couple quick breaks off of the play. Really, they're able to get these defensemen to turn it over, and the defensemen for Wisconsin are getting beat. Every time Michigan's been coming in the zone the last 3 drives, it's always one Wisconsin defender to 2 or more forwards, and it's just Wisconsin's back checking coming back. Wisconsin needs to watch getting beat because Michigan's really taking it to them on their offensive blue line right now.
Face off left side of Barry. It's Jake Slaker on the draw. He's going to lose it back to Hurley. Hurley now fires it out of the zone where Alex Kyle's going to get in front of his own net. Own bench, sorry. Gets it to Saccone. Saccone to Slaker. Circling back in his own zone. Gets it to Kyle in front of the Wisconsin bench. Loses the puck, though, as Frederick's going to skate through center ice and then get it down low into Michigan territory. Levine stops it behind his own net and leaves it for Piazza. Piazza now fighting with Ford for the puck. Slaker finally squeaks it out. Trying to carry it out of the Michigan zone. Able to get it out, but can't get control of it. Finally, he's just going to kind of bat it out of the air all the way down to Wisconsin territory so then get a change. Great play by Slaker. Wisconsin now working the puck up, dumping it into the Michigan zone. Hughes fell on the play. Bouncing puck once again is going to find its way all the way down into Wisconsin territory where Davison's going to circle back, fire it all the way back in. Calderon intercepts the puck, sends it back into Jack Barry, who's going to have to play it behind his own net. Barry now plays it. Wagner's going to get it at his own blue line. Wagner now waiting, goes cross ice to J.D. Greenway. J.D. Greenway gains the Michigan zone, throws it to Wagner, left wing side. Wagner now with the shot. Levine with the save. Rebound chance there. Puck bouncing around. Wagner couldn't get it on the doorstep. Wagner now circling through his own corner right now. Works it down low to Hughes. Hughes now in the opposite corner with the puck, circling back around. Got Winborg on him. Gets it to Wagner. Wagner now with the shot. Rebound opportunity not there. Looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up to the Wolverines. Holding is the call.
Wow, Wisconsin's just throwing Luke Cunnin in front of the net, and he's taking the attention of both of the defenders away there as they're both slashing at him, hitting him. Ends up with Wisconsin getting a pretty good scoring chance with Wagner able to cut through and get a great shot in. Levine with some big saves there, and that's what they needed him to do. These saves from in close with guys on the back door are hard to make, and he's getting the job done tonight.
Crucial penalty kill for the Wolverines here with 3:04 left in the first, clinging onto that 2-0 lead. They lose the faceoff now as it's going back to Will Johnson at the point. Gets across ice to Davison. Davison now to Seamus Malone. Malone now trying to fire in front. DeYoung's going to intercept it, throw it to the point, but Davison's going to keep it in. Davison now trying to find Malone, but it's actually going to fire it to Noam DeYoung, who ices it all the way down to Jack Barry. Barry now playing with the puck, going to get it to Davison in the opposite corner. Davison throws it cross ice to Johnson. Johnson now looking to get it out of the zone. Gives it back to Davison. Davison now exits zone, gets it to Seamus Malone at center ice. Malone now gets it into Will Johnson at the point, who loses the puck. Great play there by James Sanchez. Puck bounced back out to the Wisconsin blue line. Zimmer now looking for Frederick. Can't find him. Boca going to take it. The puck's going to bounce all the way back into Michigan territory. Boca now throws it all the way down the ice. Or Davidson's going to collect it behind Barry. Will Lockwood on the chase. Davison up to Zimmer, who gets absolutely leveled by Will Lockwood. Puck, though, is going to find its way back to Hughes. Ciccone steals it, though, and fires it all the way back down the ice. 58 seconds left on the power. Penalty kill for the Wolverines. That's Cunnin now behind his own net, trying to get it out of the zone. Luke Cunnin waiting for time and space, skating it up. Leaves it to Linhart. Linhart now cross ice to Bessie. Bessie now trying to get it down low, but Sam Piazza's on the chase. Piazza now throws it up. It's intercepted by Wagner. Puck thrown in front to Hughes. Can't get it up. Hughes now to Cunnin. Cunnin now to Linhart at the top of the key. Linhart to Cunnin, right wing side. Throws it. Blocked shot there by Sam Piazza. Puck now bouncing around, trying to get out as the Wolverines. Finally, Cutler Martin is able to. 26 seconds left on the penalty kill. Jack Barry has the puck his own zone. Leaves it for Linhart. 1:25 left in the period. Linhart now comes out from behind his own net, skating up through center ice, looking for anybody. Gets it to Bessie, who gains the Michigan zone and fires it in down deep. Siccone's going to collect it, have a great chance to clear it, and he does. It's going to go all the way back down the ice. Penalty's going to be over for the Wolverines. Successful kill with 1 minute remaining in the first period. Hughes now with the puck, throws it to Zerbel in front of his own bench. Gets it to Wagner, who loses the puck in the neutral zone to Luke Martin. Luke Martin now throws it to Brendan Warren, who gains the Wisconsin zone. Gets muscled off the puck by J.D. Greenway, but gets it to Winborg first. Winborg now battling in the corner, trying to get control of the puck. Going to find its way to Luke Martin at the point, throws it just wide. It's going to go all the way around to his defensive partner, Griffin Luce, who's going to throw a cross-ice pass. Luke Martin now getting it once again. Shot on net, tipped by Winborg. Great save, Jack Barry. 32 seconds left. Wolverines cycling down low. Dexter Danks looking to get the puck, pinned up with Zerbel along the boards. Zerbel finally gets it back to Tischke, circling his own zone. Danks still on him. Gets it up to Wagner in front of the penalty box. Wagner now gains the Michigan zone, waiting. Gets it down low to Zerbel. Zerbel now trying to circle it back, but Luke Martin's going to steal it. Wolverines back up the airway. Tony Calderon at center ice. 10 seconds left. Calderon gains the Wisconsin zone, trying to cut to the net, loses the puck. Puck now pinned against the boards behind the net. 4 seconds left. Wisconsin able to ice the puck. 2-0 lead for the Wolverines. End of the first period. Wolverines offense been up and down so far, but when they have had opportunities, they've been able to take advantage of them.
They definitely had. They're getting some great rushes, and on those rushes is where their dangerous shots are coming from. Just taking high shots seems to be working against Barry thus far. Winborg with a great tip on that left shift. Michigan needs to keep up the offense because it kind of looks like it right now for them. The best defense is going to be a good offense.
Let's see if the Wolverines can keep up the intensity, much of the avail as they were not able to accomplish last night. We're going to take a quick break for this intermission. This is WCBN Live. Danny Ryan and Willie Wedge Benjamin will be back in 15 minutes.
Okay, Michigan hockey fans, it's time for your score, presented by Meyer. 3 lucky contestants will each have 2 shots to score a goal. If they are successful, each will win a special prize courtesy of Meyer. Our first contestant is Kelly from Hudsonville.
stripe today too, but it doesn't matter.
Right slam?
No, he's the guy that got the penalty. I don't know who the PR guy is. That's pretty funny.
That is hilarious.
Wow, they swept.
They swept. They beat him
won
again.
4-1 tonight. They didn't put him yet. They're bullies. It's one of the cooler saves I've seen.
So Carolina, it wasn't Carolina who saved it, right?
No. I carried Price stuck in his head for a second. This is a Carey Price save. This is like only Carey Price who can make this save.
It's good. Flyers jerseys from the stadium series. Black and orange gets me going for some reason.
I do like it. I do enjoy it.
To the Wi-Fi?
The Wi-Fi wasn't really working. Connecting to Wi-Fi was a bad idea.
Oh yeah, I did see that. So, who was that from the point?
I don't know.
That was an unreal pass, man.
Neil Weiss, I just can't believe it.
He's had a rough year. Ever since he trained in Chicago, his life just got terrible.
Look at this, look at this. That's great. Forward to aim. You could have this, but you suspended me.
Have we had aim yet?
What?
We've had aim.
John Wick is suspended me.
John was suspended, the Yak scored. So we win. I forgot to check if my stats got recorded.
So they didn't actually count the 9 goals against my goals against average, so my goals against average still went down.
I got to tell you, I'm a career goal per game scorer in the playoffs in the history of Ann Arbor High School hockey.
Are you really?
Yes, they finally added my goal.
Wait, so let's check who all can play on our team.
I got one. Yeah, playoff statistics.
So did we start in the penalty box in the third period? How?
I had more than one. I don't know. Here, let's see. Wait, I'll go to stats because that's already seen.
Just go to stats.
Schwartz not coming, Canella not coming, Keane not coming, Kabir coming, Chase hopefully coming. Don't know about these two.
I'm sure they will. Downey said he could come.
Downing. So that's 4 if you count me.
Andy can play because Robbie got suspended.
Why did Robbie get suspended?
Because he was pretending to be Robbie, so Robbie could get a 7th game.
Why is he gonna do that?
Counting can play. He hasn't been here forever. And lost to like 10.
Who's counting?
He used to come in the beginning. He's another defenseman.
Is he good? I'll take him. So it looks like we're gonna have like 7 guys. fake at the last place. The IMM card's gonna work, you know?
Also, we did beat the X 5-2, and then 6-0. We did 5-2, and then we had 5 points.
We lost for the Lions.
I know. That was at the beginning when we weren't doing it.
Didn't mean to do that, Dan, did you?
Remember when your dad bought me my first legal beer? Tom Ryan, coming in on. Where's it the Joe?
It was a great game.
That goal,
This huge throws it from like behind the goal line. And Holtz just misses.
is that his first game?
Very slow.
Oh, we got a viewer. We got a viewer.
When Dan said he wants to watch,
From jail.
he's out. Apparently, Rosen treated that like it was the most serious thing ever. He's like, yo, man, we gotta talk on something. I'm going to the gym. He's like, can I just call you really quick while I was at the gym? I'm like, dude, sure. He's like, okay, I got arrested last night. And I was like, yeah, that's shitty, but it's not like,
The end of the world. He's still gonna make a lot of money.
yeah, it's not like the police are gonna come in and see you like masturbating or weird shit you do. Cohen was gonna lift with me, and Rosen walked out, I guess, in his underwear and a polo shirt, like slightly aroused. And I walk out of the bathroom, and Cohen was just looking at me like, I was like, whatever. He's like, Rosen just walked out with like a 3/4 shot.
Was it impressive? All right.
Hey,
To the
that's not the words.
WCBN live from Yost Ice Arena. Second period action, moments away. Danny Ryan, Willie the Wedge Benjamin on the call. Wolverines going in with a 2-0 lead into the second period. Great passing plays. Able to set up some great shots for the Wolverines to get that early lead. Wedge, what do the Wolverines have to continue to do to keep this lead?
They need to keep this offensive pressure on and keep getting shots on Barry. He's let two goals in on 10 shots. The high shots have been working. Maybe try and see if you can get some dangerous shots from the point. What they really need to do defensively, though, is limit Wisconsin's scores. They've done a fantastic job of keeping Wisconsin from getting open plays on the odd man rush. If they continue to muck up their forecheck, that's going to be really big for them. And making sure, like last night, 5-goal second period from Wisconsin, Michigan needs to make sure, absolutely certain that that does not occur again.
Michigan also upping their shot total. They got 10 first period shots to Wisconsin's 11. Were terribly outshot by the Badgers last night. Let's see if they can widen that or keep that margin close tonight. Jack Barry has looked inconsistent thus far. Wolverines need to keep peppering if they want to get quality scoring chances. Linhart looks like he just broke his stick during warm-ups, so we'll wait for him to get a new twig. Winborg, Danks, and Tony Calderon will be the starting line for the Wolverines as turned down for what by J.D. Snake gets everybody pumped up. Winborg now loving the tunes, wins the draw back to DeYoung in his own zone. DeYoung now plays it for Boca. Boca now working down low and is able to get it up out of the zone where Tischke's going to have to carry it behind his own net. Throws it all the way around the boards in front of the Michigan bench to Luke Cunnin. Cunnin now dishing it up to Hughes. Hughes gains the Michigan zone. Gets it to Wagner. Wagner trying to get it down low, but Nico Boca is going to fire it to Nolan DeYoung behind his own net. DeYoung now over to Nico Boca, right side. Gets it up to Tony Calderon, who gets it down low into Wisconsin zone. Linhart now gets it. Circles in behind Barry. Calderon on the chase. Mucking him around, but Tischke gets it once again. Trying to backhand it up to Cunnin on the hash marks. He gets it there, but Cunnin ain't unable to get it out and has to circle back into his own zone. Winborg now pressuring Cunnin. Cunnin forced to give it to Linehart. He gives it to Wagner, who circles up the left wing side. Wagner now throws it all the way down the ice where Sam Piazza's going to get it from Hayden Levine. Piazza now circles behind his own net, loses the puck, though, in the middle. Zimmer, though, loses footing, unable to get it, and the Wolverines throw it out of the zone and back into Wisconsin territory. J.D. Greenway now Trying to get out of the zone, he does, but Cutler Martin's going to steal and push it right back in left wing side for the Wolverines. Martin now throws it in front, puck bouncing around. Kyle couldn't stay on his feet to get the shot. Badgers back up now the other way. That's Seamus Malone now in front of the Wisconsin bench. Throws it in down low. Cutler Martin hit him and took an awkward fall. Puck now behind the Wolverines net. Sam Piazza with plenty of time. Throws it to Jake Slaker, who's just going to tip it all the way down the ice, but we're going to have an icing call. Cutler Martin fell very awkward into that boards there. Hope he's okay.
Really awkward. He's skating with his hands on his knees right now. That looked like it hurt. He kind of clipped the side of his head on the boards after a big hit, and he went straight through him and then ended up maybe hurting himself a bit on the boards. Looks like he's okay, just readjusting the helmet. That would be a big loss for Michigan. He's had a huge physical presence tonight.
Face-off now left side of Levine. It's going to be Slaker on the draw. He's going to win it back to Ciccone behind his own net. Ciccone now gets it to Kyle. Kyle now trying to circle it back down low, but it's going to have it stolen by Will Johnson. Will Johnson now behind Levine. Gets pushed off the puck as Alex Kyle gets it. Trying to clear it, but it's going to be kept in by the Wisconsin D. He's going to throw it in on net. Levine's just going to have an easy cover-up, and we'll start over with a whistle now and a face-off on the right-hand side. Levine.
Michigan's defense here doing a great job of keeping Wisconsin out of the scoring lanes, making sure that all the shots coming to Levine are essentially glorified dump-ins at this point. Maybe a few shots, but always from below the circle. He always has a great line of sight. They're doing a great job thus far.
Pastjoff now loses the face-off. Puck's going to bounce around, though. Finds way to Warren. Warren left wing side. Going to try and get in the Wisconsin zone, but it's going to be thrown back by the Wisconsin D in front of the Michigan bench. Bouncing puck yet again. Finally, Hurley's going to deflect it up to Malone. Malone still can't get it out. Apparently he did, though, and offsides is the call on the Wolverines. Face-off now going to come in front of the Michigan bench.
I don't know if I saw that one there, and Pastjoff clearly doesn't agree, but rules are the rules, and the ref made the call.
I'm right on the blue line with the overhead look, and that did not look like it to me. So, expert analysis. Pastjoff now on the draw against Seamus Malone. Pastjoff wins it back to Luke Martin. Luke Martin to Griffin Luce. Luce fires it down in. Wrap it around the Wisconsin zone. Will Lockwood going to get it there, but going to get hit hard as Grant Bessie's going to take and circle it in front of the benches and get it down low in Michigan territory. Luke Martin, though, picks it up and throws it all the way back down the ice. No icing call on the play. J.D. Greenwood forced to get it behind Barry. Greenway now, Lockwood on the chase. Greenway with a few Wolverines trying. Griffin Luce now going to pinch to try and keep it in. And Brendan Warren's going to end up firing it back in across corner where Will Lockwood's going to collect it. He leaves it for Luke Martin. Luke Martin throws it on net. Brendan Warren almost tipped it in. Warren now with the puck, trying to fire it down low to Lockwood. Lockwood circling. Great move in front. Will Lockwood looking for something. Puck bouncing around. It's going to find its way to the point to Luke Martin. Luke Martin to Griffin Luce. Luce fires it on net. Shot blocked by J.D. Greenway. Over to the corner now for Grant Bessie. Bessie now throws it out to Greenway in front of the Wisconsin bench. He's going to throw it in down low. Finds way to Seamus Malone in Michigan territory. Puck bouncing around once again. Going to get cleared now. Nico Perico's back the other way. He's going to gain the Wisconsin zone. Perico's now with a shot on net. Great save by Barry. Greenway now collects the puck behind his own net. Throws it to Tim Davison. Davison now looking for an outlet pass. He's going to find one. Badgers coming back up the other way. Trent Frederick going to get it in down low. Whistle's going to be on the play.
It's Wisconsin's net, actually. It looked like the net got knocked off in the zone, and one of the officials looked at it and just waved it off and skated to the other end. But
now we're going to have a penalty, it looks like, to Nico Boca.
Boca to the box.
That could have, whatever that hand motion was, I can't see. That could have been any call.
I
apologize.
I do think that Wisconsin's net got knocked off its moorings in the earlier play and nobody saw. But, yeah, Jack Barry was just standing there with the net completely off, and I don't really know what you do in that situation.
No word on what this Nico Boca penalty is for. Wedge was too busy being fascinated by the net.
There's a large pole in my vision of this zone as well. It must have been blocked momentarily.
Yeah, it was right in pole territory. Face-off now is going to be left side of Levine. Winborg on the draw. Now he's going to win it back to Nolan DeYoung. Actually, he's going to fire it all the way back down the ice. Jack Barry forced to play it. 16:38 left in the second period. Linhart now behind his own net. Makes a move, and he's going to skate back up the ice. Up to center ice. He's going to gain the red line. Circle back, actually, waiting for reinforcements. Linhart now just playing with it at center ice. Trying to find Luke Cunnins, but get deflected by Cutler Martin back in Wisconsin territory. Cunnin now circles behind his own net, looking for anything. Gets it to Linhart. Linhart now up to Hughes. Hughes now up over the red line. Gains the Michigan zone. Hughes now waiting. Going to hold on to the puck and get it back to Linhart at the point. Linhart with the puck. Throws it back to Hughes on the right wing side. Hughes now gets it down low to Bessie. Bessie now Circling around, loses the puck though. Sacconi's going to get it fired all the way back down the ice. 1:14 left to play in the second period. Cunnin now behind Barry on his own net. Waiting for Wisconsin to change, looking for an outlet. He does. He finds one to Davison. Davison now skates it over center ice. Gains the Michigan zone. Circles back, trying to get it back to his defenseman. Going to get pinned against the boards by Sam Piazza, and we're going to have a battle. Puck's going to find its way to James Sanchez, who ices it all the way back down the ice. 50 seconds left in the power play. Barry forced to play it behind his own net. Gets it to Seamus Malone in the corner, who regroups and gets it cross ice to Will Johnson. Will Johnson now over the red line. Frederick now waiting to gain the zone, looking for anything. Throws a cross ice to Seamus Malone. Malone steps over the blue line, waits, throws a cross ice to Will Johnson at the hash marks. Johnson now on the boards, plays it down low. Wisconsin cycling with the puck. That's Zimmer with it down low now. Throws down front to Johnson. Great shot on net. Saved by Levine. Looked like it could have been blocked or deflected there by a Wolverines defenseman.
I'm not quite sure. I think Levine still got a piece of it, though, and that's a really big save there. Shot like that, exactly like that, did go in yesterday, so it's got to be a good confidence boost to him to make the save here on this penalty kill.
15:02 left in the second period. 2-0 Wolverines, but they have 18 seconds left on this crucial penalty kill. Face off now left side, Levine. Slaker on the draw. He's going to win it back to Sacconi. Sacconi gets it to Will Lockwood on the other side, and Lockwood throws it all the way back down the ice onto Jack Barry, who's going to play it into the corner and leave it for J.D. Greenway. Greenway now circling behind his own net. Throws it to Tim Davidson. Davidson now starts the rush back the other way. 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. Wolverines kill it off. Boca's going to step out of the box. He's going to get the puck from a great pass from Sacconi. Goes all the way down in on Barry. Can't get a shot up, though. Cavallini's going to get it now. And back up the other way are the Badgers. Davison now gains the zone. Throws it over to the side to Zerbal. Zerbal now throws it on net but misses wide. Luke Martin now getting the puck. Throws it all the way around to the Wisconsin point. J.D. Greenway throws it back down low. Winborg's going to steal it and flip it out to center ice. Bouncing puck going to come around. No one's able to get control of it. Finally, McGuire gets it and throws in front of the Wisconsin bench. Zerbal now plays it. Puck bouncing around right at the red line in front of the benches. Still going right now. Looks like we're going to have another Michigan penalty. Let's see who it is. It's Will Lockwood.
Children of Yost are not happy right now.
Another crucial penalty for the Wolverines. Will Lockwood now on the call. I missed it again, if we're being honest. 0 for 2.
It was over by the Wolverines.
It looked like a high hit there, maybe a rough. Lockwood's helmet was shaken off a little bit. I think he got a little bit of a punch from a Wisconsin player and tried to retaliate. 14:05 in the second period. Wolverines back on the penalty kill yet again.
And this is really what they wanted to look out for, because this is part of what let Wisconsin get back in there. And even if Wisconsin isn't capitalizing on the scoring chances, your penalty killers are really going to get sapped of energy in these long penalty kills. Your goaltender can too if you're not getting the puck out well. Michigan's done a fantastic job of clearing the puck, though, and their penalty kills so far this game, they need to keep that up.
Even 12-12 on shots, but the score reads 2-0 Wolverines. Face off now right side, Levine. Wolverines on the kill yet again. It's going to be Winborg on the draw against Hughes. Winborg ties him up. Unable to get it, though, as the puck's going to find its way back to Cunnin at the point. Cunnin now to Hughes, left wing side. Hughes now working it in. Great move, throws it on net. Great save, Levine. Puck now bounced to Bessie in the corner. Bessie now cycles back up to the top of the circle. Bessie back down low to Hughes. Hughes now gets pressure from Nolan DeYoung. DeYoung able to get it to Boca, who's going to fire it all the way back down the ice. 1:38 left in the kill. Barry's going to play it behind his own net and leave it for Luke Cunnin. Cunnin now gets it to Linhart. Linhart comes from behind his own cage, skates up the ice, crosses own blue line. Leaves it for Cunnin, skates over center ice, gains the Michigan zone. Great move there to get it in down low. Gives it to Bessie. Bessie now to the top of the point to Linhart. Linhart tries to get it down low, but Warren's going to steal. Wolverines back up the other way. James Sanchez over center ice. Gains the Wisconsin zone. Sanchez in on it. Backhand shot. Great save, Jack Barry. Linhart now collects behind his own net. He's got time. Skates up over the blue line. Linhart now to Cunnin. Cunnin now gaining the Michigan zone, but is going to have it stolen by Sacconi, who's going to fire it all the way back down the ice. 55 seconds left in the play, and the Wolverines penalty kill. Barry now playing with the puck. Leaves it for Cameron Hughes. Cameron Hughes skating up the ice, crosses own blue line. It's to Will Johnson. Johnson now going to throw it down, but we're going to have an interference call on Jason Ford. Ford trying to stay on side, takes out Sam Piazza's legs in the process. Wolverines escape one there.
Yeah, Wolverines now going to be even strength here. Let's see if they can hold their own there. They're going to get around 1 minute and 15 minutes of a power play once the rest of this 45 seconds of the Wisconsin, or of the penalty to Lockwood comes up.
43 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Will Lockwood also going to be coming out of the box, so the Wolverines are going to get their leading goal scorer out there as well. Face off, right side of Barry. Jake Slaker on the draw. Going against Seamus Malone. Slaker loses it. Malone gets it to McGuire, who circles it back down low to Davison. Davison now behind his own net. Gets it up to Frederick. Frederick now exit the Wisconsin zone. Skates over center ice. Throws it in down low into the Michigan zone, where Seamus Malone's going to have to go chase it. 25 seconds left on 4-on-4. Griffin Luce steals the puck. Tries to get it up to Alex Kyle and out. Can't get it. Seamus Malone able to keep it in. Throws it, but it's going to intercept it by Kyle this time. Kyle now circling behind his own net. Starts the rush back up the other way. Kyle now bursts of speed up the left wing side. Gains the Wisconsin zone. Alex Kyle working it in down low. Circling. Gets it up to the point to Luke Martin. Luke Martin cross ice to Griffin Luce. Luce now waiting. Gets it in down low to Jake Slaker. Michigan on the power play now. Puck bouncing around. Frederick's able to steal it and throw it all the way down in front of the Wisconsin bench, where Luke Martin's going to have to collect it. Martin now trying to leave it for Lockwood. Has chased by Malone and is forced to send it back into his own zone, where Nolan DeYoung's going to collect it behind Levine. 1 minute left in the Wolverines power play. DeYoung now skating up the other way, looking for Lockwood to enter the zone. No icing call, though, as the pass misses. Working in the corner now, Slaker able to win it. Gets it to Kyle at the point, leaves it for DeYoung. DeYoung now, Slaker right wing side. Slaker with the terrible pass to Nolan DeYoung's get deflected out back into the neutral zone. Slaker now. DeYoung trying to look for Slaker. Slaker was looking for a change. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Wolverines. 32 seconds left in the power play for the Wolverines. Puck sent in behind Levine, where DeYoung's going to collect it. DeYoung now throws it up the other way to Luke Martin. Luke Martin looking cross ice. Misses Adam Winborg. We're going to have an icing call. Sloppy passing from the Wolverines from the beginning of this power play.
Yeah, and their passing on the power play has been so crisp than their other times, especially the ones that they scored on. You're going to need to tighten that up if they want to get anything going, or else it's just turnovers to Wisconsin, icing the puck, and this power play is slowly dwindling away.
11:08 left in the second, 20 seconds left in the power play. Face-off now left side, Levine. It's going to get its way to Luke Martin, who's going to cycle it down low to Nolan DeYoung. DeYoung now gets it up to Dexter Danks, who's going to skate in front of the benches all the way down the ice and into the Wisconsin zone. Danks now with a burst of speed, skating now, tries to center one in front, misses as Luke Martin's going to collect it at the point. Martin now to Danks, left wing side. Danks trying to work it down low on Hurley. Hurley's going to win it and throw it all the way across ice. Wisconsin's back at full strength. Outlet pass, looking for the guy out of the box. Nolan DeYoung's going to break it up. Puck's going to deflect into the Michigan zone, where Zerbel's going to collect it in the corner. He's going to be fighting with Luke Martin. Zerbel wins it back to McGuire at the point. McGuire with the shot, deflected by Danks and out of the zone. McGuire now collects it at his own blue line. Looking to get it back out and into Michigan territory. Unable to. Puck bouncing around, but finally McGuire's going to get it carried in. McGuire now in. McGuire with a nifty move trying to get in net, deflected by the Michigan defense and shoveled back out into the neutral zone. McGuire collecting in front of his own bench. Sends it down low. Danks there to get it. Throws it back to Luke Martin. Luke Martin now throws it out to center ice, where Nick Pastujov's going to collect it and gain the Wisconsin zone. Nick Pastujov in now, trying to make a move, loses the puck, though, into the corner. Pastujov collects it again. He's got Hurley on him. Pastujov and Lockwood working down low. Lockwood trying to get the puck out in front. Lockwood and Pastujov working down low, neither able to get control of the puck from the Wisconsin D. Finally, they get to Sam Piazza at the left point. Piazza now just throwing it on net. J.D. Greenway blocks it, Wisconsin back the other way. Luke Cunnan gains the Michigan zone. Luke Cunnan, right wing side, gains it with a shot. Great block by Sam Piazza. The puck's going to get shoveled back out to the neutral zone. Tim Davidson now collecting it in his own zone, looking for an outlet pass. Leaves it for J.D. Greenway. Nick Pastujov, though, pressuring him hard. Greenway now forced to circle behind his own net. Greenway gets it away from Pastujov, throws it around the ice. Saccone, though, with a great pinch. We're going to have a penalty coming up to J.D. Greenway. Roughing looks to be the call once again. A few roughing calls. Greenway had enough of the Michigan players' extracurriculars and just throws Warren into the boards when the puck wasn't even near him.
Another big power play for Michigan, and both of these teams really seem to either enjoy being on the penalty kill or like giving the other team a lot of power plays, because that's how it's gone the last two nights. Just as soon as it's even strength, you get about 30 seconds a minute in and you get a roughing penalty. 30 seconds a minute in, maybe it's a trip. But another big power play for Michigan here. They got to try and get something going offensively. set up in the offensive zone, move around with the passing, catch a Wisconsin player out of position, because that's going to end up with a goal for them.
Very sloppy play from both teams thus far. Both teams giving each other the chance to really make an impact in this game. Wolverines, though, emerging victorious so far. It's 2-0, 9:19 left in the second period. Wolverines about to jump onto the power play for the second time this game. Let's see if they can get that passing magic and work their chemistry to maybe get more scoring chances to get their second power play goal of the game.
Interesting to note that when the Wolverines score on the power play, it generally is very quick. Let's see if they put one in quickly here, or if they're actually just going to wait out the rest of the power play. Once again, no, passing is really going to be the key thing for the Wolverines here. Starting with the face-off, too. We need a big win from Slaker. See what happens from there.
Face-off left side of Barry. Slaker on the draw.
Not anymore.
As he gets tossed. Not as many of those as we're used to, Wedge.
Nope.
Evan Allen now in the draw. Let's see how this goes. What do you think Allen's career face-off percentage is?
You know, I don't know, but sometimes the gritty players, they have something going for them that the normal centermen don't understand. And like maybe it's just you throw an extra little shoulder in there, you get the kick with your foot. I think he's more of a winner from that aspect.
Let's see if he can win one here for the Wolverines. Clock issue. Finally, we're able to get 2 minutes back on the penalty kill. We're still going to wait. Finally, we get the go-ahead. Evan Allen on the draw. He does win it back to Alex Kyle at the D. Way to go, Evan Allen. Kyle now cross-off to Sam Piazza. Piazza now to Will Lockwood. Lockwood now trying to fight for the puck. He loses it back into the neutral zone where he's going to have to foul it and throw it to Alex Kyle at center ice. Kyle now going to gain the Wisconsin zone. Circles back, looking to get it to the point. Instead fires it down low to Evan Allen. Allen now pinned against the boards. Jake Slaker there as well. Loses the puck as Tischke fires it all the way back down the ice. The Wolverines will have to regroup. 1:30 left in the power play for the Wolverines. Sam Piazza behind his own net. Emerges out, trying to find an outlet pass. He finds Alex Kyle in front of the penalty boxes, who sends it in down low. Jake Slaker on the chase on Tischke. Tischke now fires it up to Frederick, who's going to throw it down low. Intercepted by Will Lockwood. Will Lockwood there. Throws the point to Sam Piazza. Piazza walking to the middle. Gets it to Lockwood on the other side. Lockwood circling. Tries to throw it back to Piazza. It's going to be intercepted by Trent Frederick and thrown into the neutral zone. Piazza now collecting it. Circles it back. Gets it into Evan Allen, who gains the Wisconsin zone just off sides. Great play by Trent Frederick. The first-round pick of the Boston Bruins.
Looks like Lockwood was just off sides there. Allen Lockwood, though, coming in with speed. That could have been a nice play had they gotten it there.
Face-off now center ice. Winborg going to win it back to Nolan DeYoung. DeYoung over to Luke Martin. Luke Martin to Dexter Danks. Gets it into Winborg. Winborg gains Wisconsin zone and throws it in behind Barry. Fighting for it now is Tony Calderon behind the net. Gets it to Dexter Danks. Danks now circling in the corner. Gets it to DeYoung. DeYoung over to Dexter Danks on the right wing side. Danks now in the front to Calderon. Whiffed on a shot. It's going to go behind Barry. Winborg now over to Danks in the corner. Danks up to DeYoung at the point. Across to Luke Martin with the blast block shot there. Deflected in the corner for Dexter Danks. Danks now corrals to get to Calderon in the slot. Great shot. Great save by Jack Barry. Puck now deflecting. Calderon fighting for it. He's going to lose it. As Freitag gets it, goes over the red line and dumps it in deep into the Michigan zone. Danks now collecting it, trying to get it down low. He's going to have Freitag all over him. Danks now wins it, skates over the red line, over center ice, and back into Wisconsin zone. Dexter Danks now with the shot, blocked by McGuire. Danks, though, still fighting for the puck. Loses it, and it's going to be fired all the way back down the ice where Hayden Levine's forced to carry it. 2 seconds left on the power play. Wolverines unable to get another goal. J.D. Greenway steps out of the box, and Brendan Warren gets the puck over the red line. Skates in the Wisconsin zone. Great move by Warren, throws it, but it's deflected by Hurley. Puck now bouncing around. It's going to find its way to Griffin Luce. Cross ice from Nicholas Boca at the point. Shot way too high. Bouncing puck off the boards. Takes a funky bounce. Gets it to Wagner over the red line. Trying to throw it down deep. Finally, he does get it into the Michigan zone. Griffin Luce now collects it at the red line. Luce now throws it to Nicholas Boca on the right wing side. Throws it to Pasterjoff. Pasterjoff to Cutler Martin. Cutler Martin gains zone with a shot way too high.
Wow. Wide right and high.
Cutler Martin with one of the widest, farthest, biggest misses I've ever seen that hasn't been deflected ever.
Yeah, it was. It was really. It looks like it was deflected, according to the reffing staff. So
for my sanity and Cutler Martin's, thank God.
In zone face-off for the Wolverines with Slaker taking the draw.
Right side of Barry. Jake Slaker on the draw against Cameron Hughes. Slaker now ties it up. He's going to lose it, though, as Grant Bessie's going to collect it and skate over the red line, get it deep into Wisconsin's Michigan zone. Interference call coming up to the Wolverines. Griffin Luce took Grant Bessie out of the play after he got it in deep. Wolverines going to go on the kill with 6:36 left in the 6:36, not 6:36. We know where my mind's at today. Griffin Luce, though, going to the box. 2-0 lead for the Wolverines. We apologize to the person who heard that.
Not a penalty Michigan needs to take there. Bessie has speed. He's a fast player. Griffin Luce, one of the bigger guys on Michigan, just doesn't get his body out of the way when Bessie knocks the puck by him. Big power play now for Wisconsin.
Face off left side, Levine now. Winborg fighting for the puck over the corner. Going to get Tim Davidson's going to take it to the point. Gets a cross ice with a shot for the Badgers. Will Johnson saved by Levine. Glove save. Levine hasn't been tested that in a while. 14 shots, but the quality of the shots for the Badgers hasn't been great, Wedge.
No, it's definitely a change from last night where the Badgers were getting so many quality shots. Big save there from Levine from the point. Cover it up. That's what you need, though, on the penalty kill.
Face off right side of Levine. Winborg's going to win it back to Ciccone. Ciccone now circling around. Tries to throw it down the ice. It's going to get deflected out of play. Face off going to stay in the Michigan zone. Left side of Levine.
Michigan here really trying to just get the puck and ice it. These whistles are great in that it allows them to get a change, but it's not taking any time off the penalty kill.
Face off now is going to get moved into the neutral zone. Right in front of the Wisconsin penalty box. Brendan Warren on the draw for the Wolverines. Warren now against Luke Cunnan. Official not dropping the puck. Finally he does. Cunnan wins it back to Davison. Davison cross ice to Hughes. Hughes gains the Michigan zone. Fighting with Ciccone along the boards. Gets it back to Wagner to Cunnan at the left D point. Cross ice to Davison. Davidson right D side. Throws it in on that. Great save by Levine who gobbles it up. No rebound opportunity there for the Badgers.
It's a big save there, especially covering the rebound. Hughes was all alone on the doorstep, able to knock any rebound in that was there. Levine made sure there wasn't, though. Great play by the young goaltender.
6:09 left in the second period. 2-0 Wolverines. 1:33 left on the Griffin Luce interference call. Face off left side of Levine. Brendan Warren on the draw against Luke Cunnan once again. Linesman taking his time, dropping the puck. Finally he does. Brendan Warren wins it back to Nolan DeYoung. Throws it all the way down the ice. Successful clear. Jack Berry collects it behind his own cage. Leaves it for Tim Davison. Davison now waits to start the rush. Finally he emerges. Skates over his own blue line. Leaves the puck back for Cameron Hughes. Cameron Hughes over center ice. Circling back though is Brendan Warren on the chase. Tries to throw it across the ice. James Sanchez intercepts it. Throws it all the way back down the ice. 1:08 remaining in the Wisconsin power play. Puck now behind the Wisconsin cage. Tim Davison collects it. Skates it over his own blue line to Luke Kunin. Luke Kunin throws it to Hughes, who gets it in now deep. Boca now along the boards, gets it to DeYoung, who throws it all the way down the ice. Wraps it around the boards, into Wisconsin zone. Will Lockwood now, fighting hard down low. He's going to get the puck in behind Barry. Lockwood now dancing around, couldn't get the puck out in front. Great opportunity for the Wolverines. Bessie now collects the puck, skates over center ice, gets it to Wagner to gain the Michigan zone. Wagner now waiting for time. Cycles it in down low to Bessie. Bessie now in the corner, emerges to the hash marks. Bessie gets it down low once again. Up to the point to Leinhart with a blast. Saved by Levine. Rebound opportunity not there. Slaker gets the puck and throws it all the way back down the ice. 20 seconds left on the Michigan penalty kill. Jack Berry collects it behind his own net and leaves it for Leinhart. Leinhart now throws it up to Will Johnson. Will Johnson throws it to Frederick, who goes over the Michigan blue line, tries to get it in deep. Unable to. Bouncing puck. Winborg gets it, throws it all the way back down the ice. That's going to do it for the Michigan penalty kill as Griffin Luce steps out of the box. Cutler Martin now battling behind the net with Zimmer. Zimmer gets it to Frederick. Wolverines at full strength. Frederick now throws it, deflected. McGuire's going to grab it in his own zone and circle back to Leinhart. Leinhart back to McGuire behind his own net. McGuire now throws it to Leinhart at the hash marks. Up to Malone at the top of the point. Able to get it out as Luke Martin couldn't keep it in, but throws it back into the zone. Seamus Malone gets the puck, goes cross ice to Frederick, who's going to skate in front of his own bench and gain the Michigan zone. Frederick throws it in behind the Michigan net. Luke Martin throws it up to the point. Able to get it out is Tony Calderon. Tony Calderon in front of his own bench, throws it down low. Fighting with Tischke. Tischke and Calderon battle in the corner. Gets it to McGuire. McGuire throws it all the way down the ice. Griffin Luce unable to keep it in. Fighting with Freitag in front of the bench, in front of the penalty boxes. Finally, Freitag gets it down low where Dexter Danks is forced to circle behind his own net. Danks now to Piazza. Piazza now throws it, trying to find Calderon. Calderon can't get it out as Badgers circle it back into the Michigan zone. Piazza now, right wing side, trying to get out of the zone. He can't. Winborg now. Wolverines failing with the exits. Finally, Danks is able to get it out. Tony Calderon now skating with Tischke. There's going to be no penalty called there as Tischke took out Tony Calderon. Tischke's going to circle back behind his own net. Children of Yost not happy. Tischke to Zimbrel, able to get it out of the zone. Gets it to Cavallini. We're going to have a penalty coming up to the Wolverines. Tony Calderon took out McGuire behind the play. A little frustrated about the call, it looks like, was Calderon.
Definitely a missed call on Tischke there, but the retaliation isn't the way to do it. Wolverines once again in penalty trouble here in the third. Another huge penalty kill coming up. It's been all Levine though on the penalty kill, and you often hear that the goalie can be your best penalty killer. Levine has been tonight, and he might have to be here again.
17 shots for the Badgers thus far, only 14 for the Wolverines. Calderon with not the best penalty it could have taken. Wolverines going to go on the kill with 3:11 left in the second period. Still up 2-0. Let's see if their penalty kill can still stay hot, but they can't keep letting the Badgers stay around in this game.
No, the penalty kill's been hot so far, but you can only get so many penalties in a game before something has to happen, you feel. Wisconsin's a pretty solid team on the power play, scoring around 1/4 of their power plays, so Michigan really needs to watch out. They've done a fantastic job so far of limiting the amount of time Luke Cunnen's been able to spend with the puck in the slot. They haven't let him step into a scoring lane, which is where he scored twice last night. They need to watch out for that. But a big thing for them is, can you get the puck? Can you clear the zone? Can you make sure that Hayden Levine can see every shot from the point? That's worked great so far tonight.
The Badgers got most of their success yesterday from screening Levine. We'll see if the Wolverines can do a good job of getting the big buys of the Badgers out of the way. Face off right side, Levine's Brendan Warren on the draw. He's going to lose it. It's going to back Cunnin at the point. Cunnin now circling. Gets it over to Hughes. Hughes with a shot high. He's going to miss wide. Puck's going to go all the way around to Davidson on the right D side. Davison to Bessie, right wing side. Gets it in down low to Hughes. Hughes now trying to fire cross ice to Cunnin. Can't get it. Brendan Warren's going to collect it and get it all the way down the ice for the clearance. Barry now collects it behind his own net. Barry now leaving it for Davison. Davison comes from his own cage. Skates it over his own blue line. Fires it to Grant Bessie, who's going to gain the Michigan zone. Bessie now has the puck slyly stolen by DeYoung, who's going to fire it all the way back down the ice. 1:24 left in the Michigan penalty kill. Hughes now cycling it back to Davison behind his own net. Davison starts the rush back the other way. Davison leaves it back for Cunnin. Gets it up to Cameron Hughes. Cameron Hughes gains the Michigan zone. Circling in the right wing side. Hughes now working. Backhand shot misses way wide. Will Lockwood able to get it and start it back up the other way for the Wolverines. Will Lockwood gains Wisconsin zone. Great move by Lockwood. Tries to throw it out in front. Can't hit it. Gets upended. Wisconsin back the other way. There's a 4-on-2 opportunity. Hughes with the puck right wing side. Hughes gets it over to Cunnin. Back to saved by Levine. Rebound chance by Bessie. Puts it home. 2-1. Much to the dismay of the Mays crowd. Looks like Jake Slaker got taken out of the play, behind the play. Will Lockwood as well, able to get that 4-on-2 rush for the Badgers. You can see Lockwood complaining the officials. Let's get another look at it here.
It looked like Lockwood got caught up with the goalie who took him down there. Yes, that is probably a tripping penalty, but it's going to be hard to call, especially because he ended up in Barry's face after the play.
Nonetheless, it is a good Badgers goal. 2-1 is the score, 2:02 left in the second period.
Bessie showing a little soccer skill down there. Levine makes a couple big saves, and he kicks it to himself from behind the goal line and taps it in.
Great play by Levine on the initial save on Wagner. All alone in the slot. Heavy boos from the Michigan crowd here. Winborg's going to be on the draw against Seamus Malone at center ice. Winborg's going to win it back to Luke Martin. Martin now throws it cross ice to Dexter Danks, who gains the Wisconsin zone. Danks now skating it in. Trying to get out in front. He can't. He circles in behind Barry. Throws it out in front. All the way to Griffin Loose to the point. Loose to Martin. Martin now on the net. Glove saved by Barry as he barely saw that through. Danks upset. Almost had a chance to get a great centering pass to Winborg, but he couldn't get it through. Great defensive play by Tischke.
So close there. Danks has so much speed, it just burns McGuire to the net. But a big play by Tischke in front of the net was able to keep that 2-on-1 from getting there. Winborg would have had an easy tap in there.
Face-off now left side of Barry. Winborg on the draw once again. He's going to win it back to Martin. Martin now tries to fire it in down low. He can't. It's going to be deflected. Zerbel's able to get it out into the neutral zone, but Calderon's going to throw it right back into the Wisconsin zone. Puck's going to deflect onto Barry. He's going to cover it up. We're going to have another face-off in the Wisconsin zone. Boos still raining heavy from the Michigan faithful.
definitely not happy with Barry getting away with a little extracurricular himself. You often don't see the goalies getting involved, but a trip there might have ended up, it was practically an assist for him as Slaker's man ended up scoring.
Faceoff now is going to come on the right side of Barry. Wolverine's going to go for a line change here. It's going to be the line of Slaker, Kyle, and Cutler Martin. Slaker will be on the draw against Seamus Malone, the best name in this game. Slaker now loses the draw to Malone, who's going to get it to Linhart. Linhart now trying to get out. Slaker lost his stick on the play. Puck's going to find its way to Frederick at center ice. Kyle's going to steal and throw it in front of the Wisconsin bench. Slaker able to get a stick. But the puck's going to find its way all the way in on Levine, who's forced to cover it up. Malone with some spraying. Levine blockers him in the face. Hayden Levine taking nothing.
Wow.
Seamus Malone spraying the goaltender. Levine having none of it.
Levine stands up and gives him a blocker to the face, takes him right down. Someone's going to the bench here. I wonder who it is, though.
Someone's going to the box. It looks like a Hayden Levine penalty. Michigan band, though, going to play the fight song anyways. Jake Slaker's going to serve the call. Never mind. He's going to skate all the way down the ice to get his other stick. Official's going to talk this one over, but Levine, the freshman goaltender, not backing down from anyone. He says, hey, if you're going to let Barry get away with one, why can't I get in this game?
Unfortunately, his was seen by the ref.
True. Unfortunate as well. Hayden Levine is going to get a penalty. Wolverine's going to talk it over to see who's going to serve this. The crowd could not be more fired up.
Oh, I mean, they killed this one off. Michigan's definitely going to gain momentum from it. You don't want to be taking penalties, but Levine definitely fired up. Malone's coming in hot. I don't know if he could have moved out of the way without that. It was definitely some intentional
That was an intentional
spraying.
spray. That was an intentional spray.
Intentional spray, but it really seemed like Levine thought it was coming because he hit him before Malone had even stopped all the way. He might have gotten over the spray and standing up and putting a blocker through Malone's face.
Alex Kyle will be serving the 2-minute penalty, probably because he didn't get to serve his 5-minute one yesterday. Face-off now left side of Levine, who has 19 saves today and 1 penalty. 1:21 in the second period. Winborg on the draw against Cunnin. Ties him up. Puck's going to bounce around into the corner. Bessie's going to get it and throw it back up to the point to Hughes. Hughes now right wing side, circles in down low. Heavy booze for Cameron Hughes. Bessie now gets the puck. He's going to throw it out in front. Puck deflected behind, and I thought it went in there for a second. Going to go all the way back up to Cunnin on the lefty side. Cunnin now with the puck. Throws it in down low. Looking for Bessie in the opposite corner. Nolan DeYoung's going to meet him there. DeYoung fighting for the puck, trying to get to anybody. Finds Nicholas Boca's going to ice it all the way back down the ice. 49 seconds left in the period. 1:25 left in the kill. Davison now gets it behind his own net. Fires it up to Kunin. Kunin across his own blue line. Gets it up to Frederick, who gains the Michigan zone with a shot off the post. Great shot by Trent Frederick. Off the post, though. 2-1 is still the score. Puck now bouncing around. Seamus Malone at the top of the key. Malone now circling. Finds his way. Tries to make a move in the slot. Puck thrown way back in the corner where Malone's going to get it all the way to Davidson on the point. Davidson getting it. Trying to get it in, but he's going to have it stolen. Puck's going to get sent down all the way by Piazza. 15 seconds left in the period. 2-1 Wolverines. Davison now with the puck as the hash marks. Lockwood on the chase. Gets it to Trent Frederick, who circles behind his own net. 5 seconds left in the period. Frederick's going to elect to just run out the clock. Wolverines take a 2-1 lead in the second period. 39 seconds left on the penalty to Hayden Levine, the goaltender. 20 shots for the Badgers, 14 for the Wolverines. Wolverines letting the Badgers stay in this game yet again.
They definitely are, and it's the penalties that are getting to them. They need to put a few more in to really make it safe. As the Badgers are coming hot. Trent Frederick didn't miss by much on that pipe shot right there.
Great opportunity for the Badgers. We'll be right back after this intermission. This is WCBN Live at Yost Ice Arena. Michigan 2, Badgers 1. Danny Ryan, Willie the Wedge Benjamin. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
Defending the North We'd like to thank all our fans who participated in our keen food drive this evening, benefiting food gatherers in the area. For those of you who received the cards, participate in checkout. Please move the seats along the sideline immediately following the game. Immediately following the game, move the seats along the sideline.
Or the basketball team now.
Tied at halftime.
Fans, be sure to check out all the Inside Michigan Hockey radio show promotions and appearances. Love that Pizza House. Tune in to WTF 1050 AM. Next show will be
1-0 lead for the guy.
at 6 p.m. For more information, visit adbuilding.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan and Willie,
I'd like to bring up that I saw some parallels between the Haynes and mine. The only difference is someone served the penalty for him, and I was issued a 4-period suspension.
That was Hayden's brother.
Robbie Hatch.
Robert Hatch, your brother.
It's actually my godfather, so
Actually,
it's not really good.
so many goals. Oh my god, was that Pacioretty? Pacioretty had a game. This is just terrible defense.
Oh my god.
That's incredible. Did you see, it's like, I don't know which Sky posted or if I just saw it somewhere else. But, when, was it Paul Byron? That one guy made that, compilation he was on the Flames? Yeah. Missing breakaway opportunities.
Canadians were like, wow.
He got a job because of it.
He's good now.
He's really good. Oh my god, I don't have time to be alive.
Mark Jackson.
Oh, I did. Yeah, he should have. Oh, we're falling behind in basketball. Oh, two. Oh, I forgot to tweet it.
No wonder no one's listening.
Who is this one person? There's Borg. Thank you. Those are all rough. Look at this. That's filthy. What, have you been to the new Notre Dame Arena?
Yeah, I had an unofficial visit there.
Really?
Sweet.
The new arena?
So their locker room and like training facilities were so nice.
Their old one was garbage. I went to a hockey game there once and had a miserable time. was the third guy you said per hour?
He's a professional fisherman.
Come again?
Dude loves fish. He's eating like fun.
He's doing pretty well.
Wow, yeah.
Little mover up.
It's just never going to be as good as Johnny Huck.
He had a hat trick one day.
He's still playing on Patrick Demko.
No, he's pro.
Who's he playing for right now?
Utica Comets. Actually, no, they changed up. Yeah, it's still Utica, never mind.
No surprise,
Yeah, we just got called up.
You can say that of him being the future of American goaltending. There are no sweet goalies.
909 save percentage, not terrible. Not great. First season, though. Maybe my first season. Jackson Moore, red. The Wolverines falling behind a little bit. I'm also losing Steve.
I love how Lamar Jackson showed the Heisman in a Kansas game and lost.
This Kentucky game, yeah.
Kentucky. DJ was telling me that his cousin came up with this.
What?
Swag Duca.
I've been doing this for a while.
Maybe he lied. Maybe he pulled a Rob who's going to be the doctor.
Oh god, that's great. That's so Philly. They lost, yeah. Who were they playing? That was a playoff game.
Capitals.
Yeah, it was a
Game 5, I think.
a crucial one.
Yeah, they were gonna lose, and they're throwing everything on the ice.
Oh, they lost, all right.
Oh, are the teams
We'll wait till a
coming?
minute.
'Cause we start in a minute, and there's nobody on the ice.
Yeah, we'll wait till they get on.
Putting on the foil, I believe.
All right, here we go.
They just come up for a brawl.
WCBN live from Yost Ice Arena. Third period action, moments away. 2-1 Wolverines is the call right now. 39 seconds left in the Hayden Levine penalty that carries over from the second period. Wolverines leading all the way, but have let Wisconsin stick around in this game, Wedge.
Yeah, it really came down to the last period, a lot of penalties, and the penalties today have been heavily on extracurricular type stuff. There have been 8 roughing calls in the first 2 periods. I'm guessing that won't change this period, but Michigan needs to try and stay out of that. If they get hit and they believe it's unfair, that means don't retaliate. The retaliation penalties are what are getting Wisconsin these big plays, these big power play chances. They stay out of the box, they should hopefully be fine here. They've been getting scoring chances, especially on 5-on-5, but the penalty kills could come back to bite them here in the end.
As was the story last night for the Wolverines, staying out of the box so hard for them. They just need to be able to show some maturity and really not stoop down on the Wisconsin level. Seamus Malone spraying Levine on that last play. Levine gave him a swift blocker to the face, and that was his last call.
It was cool, but
it was great. It was a great retaliation, but at the same time,
it was
Wolverines still on the penalty kill. Moments away from face-off, Brendan Warren going to be on the draw for the Wolverines against Luke Cunnan.
Refs are talking through something. They might be talking about their feelings after being promptly booed by the children of Yost upon entering the ice.
The entire Yost Arena, even the parents getting into it a little bit. Hopefully that means they'll give the Wolverines a call pretty soon. Warren now on the draw, loses it, puck bouncing around. It's going to find its way back to Hughes. Hughes leaves it for Davison. Back to Hughes, left wing side. Is going to skate it over the red line and into the Michigan zone. Hughes now with the puck. Fires it over into the center ice to Bessie. Bessie leaves it for Davison. Bessie, top of the key. Grant Bessie gets it down low to Hughes. Hughes now back up top to Davison. Davison over to Coonan. Coonan to Davison at the top of the key. Davison over to Hughes. Hughes now left wing side, shoots wide. It's going to go all the way around. Davison keeps it in, though. Davison throws it in on net. Puck deflected. Finds its way back to Levine for the save. 8 seconds left on the Wolverines' penalty kill.
Bouncing puck there, hit Levine, hit DeYoung, and then went right back to Levine. 8 seconds left to Michigan. Michigan seems to be getting it done here. That Coonan line leaving the ice. No, Coonan line leaving the ice, sorry. That's their big scoring line on the power play. Looks like Wisconsin sending their guys out to just try and play this guy out of the box now.
Malone now on the draw against Slaker, right side of Levine. Slaker on the draw, loses it back. Malone gets it to Linhart. Linhart cycles, tries to throw it on net, deflected. Sam Piazza able to get to Cutler Martin, who's just going to shovel it down the ice. Michigan full strength. Kyle steps out of the box. Linhart now collects in his own zone, throws it. Trying to get to anyone. It's going to find its way to Seamus Malone and circles back into his own zone. Malone now shovels it up to center ice. Piazza makes a play, throws it to Cutler Martin from the Wisconsin bench, who throws it all the way inside behind Jack Barry. Barry now plays it for Linhart. Linhart up the boards, looking for Zimmer, but he can't find it. It's going to go all the way in on Levine. Levine's going to play it to Ciccone. Ciccone up the boards to Kyle. Kyle able to get it out of the zone. Gets it to Cutler Martin. Gets a great play to Jake Slaker. Jake Slaker in right wing side, had a 2-on-1 with Piazza, just couldn't handle the puck. Puck now bouncing around. Frederick's going to get it, skate in front of the penalty boxes, and gain the Michigan zone. Frederick now gets it to Zimmer. Zimmer now with the shot way too wide. J.D. Greenway keeps it in, though, for the Badgers. Cross ice to Davison. Davison now gets it, throws it into the corner where Trent Frederick's going to battle Ciccone for it behind the net. Ford now helping him out. Going to have it stolen. Alex Kyle now fighting along the boards. Sam Piazza, though, able to get it out and all the way down the ice. 18:20 left in the third period. 2-1 Wolverines. J.D. Greenway now throws it up to Will Johnson. Johnson circles back in his own zone to McGuire. McGuire now to Bessie. Bessie back to J.D. Greenway. Greenway gets it to Ford. Ford left wing side, gains the Michigan zone, throws it on net. Levine shovels it into the corner. Puck now bouncing around. No one able to get it. Puck still jamming at it, just wide. Griffin Luce collects it in his own corner, looking to get it up to Calderon with the wing. Calderon can't get it out past Greenway. Calderon leaves it for Luce, who's just going to flip it all the way down the ice and force Hurley to collect it behind his own goal line. Danks in on him. Danks pins him against the board. Fighting for the puck, but he gets it up to J.D. Greenway. Greenway gets it out of the zone to Will Johnson, who skates up center ice. Johnson now has it stolen from Tony Calderon. Tony Calderon, right wing side, gets it in down low. Winborg chasing after McGuire. McGuire cross ice to Cameron Hughes. Hughes leaves it for Will Johnson, up to Grant Bessie, center ice. He's going to gain the Michigan zone. Shot just too high. Nolan DeYoung now collecting in the corner. Trying to play it for Danks. Going to have the puck stolen from McGuire. Great pinch there. Shuffles it into Hughes behind Levine. Loses it to Boca. Boca backhands it up. Gets it out of the zone to Dexter Danks. Skates over the red line. Danks now leaves it for Calderon, right wing side, who gains the Wisconsin zone but promptly loses it. Gets it, though, to Passageoff. Pass Juff looking for anybody. Wolverines elected for a change, though, as Hurley's going to collect it. Pass Juff still fighting on Hurley. Cunnin there to help him out. Gets it down low to McGuire. McGuire to Hughes, who's going to ice it all the way down the ice. Wagner got a beat on it. Levine's going to have to step out and play it. Levine plays it to Boca. Boca now with time. Gets it up to Lockwood. Lockwood out of the zone. Gets it to Pass Juff, who gets it down low into Wisconsin territory. Linhart now throws it around to Wagner across ice in the Wisconsin zone. Gets it to Cunnin. Cunnin shuffles it out of the zone all the way down to Michigan territory where Zimbral's going to collect it. Ciccone pins him against the corner. Ciccone now fighting for the puck. Can't seem to get it. Cavallini there behind the net. Wins the puck but loses it to Ciccone. Ciccone now trying to flip it out. Great play by Freitag to keep it in the zone. Throws it back to Ciccone though. Now he's able to get it out as Brendan Warren can't corral the puck in the neutral zone, but Will Lockwood can. He gains his own. Will Lockwood with the shot blocked by Linhart. Puck down to the corner for Evan Allen. Evan Allen now working down low. Pinned against the corner. Tripped up on the play, no call. Zimbral now able to get it out to center ice where Luke Martin's going to corral it and work it back to James Sanchez in his own zone. Back to Martin. Martin now fires it up to Evan Allen, who gains the Wisconsin zone. Evan Allen throws it in down low, working on it with Greenway. Can't seem to get it going. Loose forced to pinch there, but can't hold on to the puck. Cavallini's going to wait and circle. He's going to get tripped up on the play. No call there. Wolverines get away with him there. Nico Pericos fires it back into the Wisconsin zone. Big hit by Pericos on J.D. Greenway. Pericos now fires it out in front to Evan Allen. Evan Allen breaks his stick on the shot. Frederick steals it, and circles back into his own zone to J.D. Greenway. Greenway now plays it back to Frederick up the boards. Throws it cross ice to Davison, who gains the Michigan zone. The left wing side shot, great block by Luke Martin. Gets it again and throws it, misses the net. Puck deflected now on another shot from the point by McGuire. Bouncing puck again, the story of the game. 15:03 in the third period. 2-1 Wolverines. Wisconsin 25 shots to the Wolverines 14. Starting to pull away a little bit are the Badgers.
That last shot shows just how dangerous point shots could be. Hits three different bodies on the way in and rolls right into Levine. But anything can happen when you just throw them from the point. Both teams would be smart to use a little more of that, especially when the goalies are screened.
Face off left side, Levine now. Jake Slaker, Seamus Malone on the draw. Slaker now loses it. Puck bouncing around. No one's able to get control, but finally it finds its way to Davison, who's going to work it into Frederick on the hash mark side. Frederick works it in down low to Seamus Malone. Malone now circling, gets it to Davison, top of the key. Davison with the shot blocked by Alex Kyle. Bessie now fighting for it in the corner with Boca. Boca up, ends him, able to steal the puck, get it out of the zone to Cutler Martin at the red line. Martin now loses the puck to Kyle. Kyle now to Slaker. Slaker tries to gain the zone. Cutler Martin slow to get out of there. Offsides is the call.
Offsides getting Michigan there. Slaker was coming in with speed, and the entire Wisconsin defense would have been caught flat-footed. That could have been a great opportunity. Slaker threw one off the crossbar earlier today. He's great, especially with a fast shot off that rush.
Offside's been killer for both teams, negating several rushes. The Wolverines, the latest culprit. 14:39 in the third period. Badgers threatening the Wolverines' lead once again. Wolverines really need to get some possession down low in the Wisconsin zone. They haven't been able to handle the puck.
Yeah, or even just take shots. Anything can happen when you take shots, especially on Barry tonight. He's let up a couple of big rebounds, and Michigan last night was able to score on him just by throwing the puck at the net. Currently being outshot by 12 shots. Wisconsin's starting to pull away with this shot lead. And while even if the shots aren't great, anything can happen when you throw it at the net.
Face-off now right outside the Wisconsin zone in front of the penalty box. Adam Winborg on the draw. Wins it back to Nolan DeYoung, who's going to lose his footing, but somehow kick it out to Tony Calderon in front of the penalty boxes. Hand pass is going to be the call. That's how DeYoung was able to get the puck to Calderon. He really just lost his footing completely.
The ice monster reached out and took him down.
Grabbed him by the legs. Nolan DeYoung takes a tumble. Face-off now is going to go into the Michigan zone, right side of Levine. We'll try it again, Winborg and Hughes. Hopefully DeYoung can stay on his feet this time. Might have had a few too many at Rick's last night. Winborg now on the draw. He's going to win it. Tony Calderon's going to steal it and throw it cross ice to Danks. He tries to get it out. Puck's going to get deflected. Find its way to Winborg. Center ice tries to find Tony Calderon streaking in the zone. Great play by McGuire to deflect it. That's Davison now throwing it to Hughes in front of the penalty boxes and cycling it in down low. Puck bounces, finds its way to Kunin behind the net. Kunin now working with Wagner, trying to get something set up. Kunin to Wagner. DeYoung with a great play to poke it away. DeYoung now trying to shuffle it up the boards. Can't get it. The puck's going to get sent back in behind Levine, where Boca's going to get it. Fire to the other defensive side to Davison. Davison now trying to get a shot deflected. Davison with another shot wide. Kunin now collecting at the hash marks. Gets it to McGuire at the point. McGuire waiting with a shot deflected. Puck bouncing around, slowly finds its way to Levine, where he'll cover it up. Badgers threatening Wedge.
Yeah, big shot blocks there by Michigan. I think it was Calderon there. Took a huge shot block. It actually could have ended up being an odd man rush coming the other way. McGuire was in a great position, was able to get in and take another shot.
Dangerous play by the Badgers once again. They're threatening. Wolverines still looking for anything to stop this Wisconsin offense. Face off now, right side of Levine. Pass drop gets kicked off. Brendan Warren will take the draw. Puck bouncing around. No one's able to get it. Finally, Brendan Warren's able to corral it himself and get it to Will Lockwood, who's going to skate it over center ice. Lockwood now trying to get it in deep. He can't get it. Badgers back the other way. Frederick's going to play it for Seamus Malone, who's going to gain the zone. Seamus Malone gets it to Grant Bessie on the right wing side. Bessie waiting with a shot blocked by Sam Piazza. Brendan Warren now getting in. Able to get it out of the Michigan zone. Can't get it in deep, though. He's going to get upended by Bessie. Bessie plays it to Frederick, who's going to have it stolen from Lockwood. Lockwood gets it back to Ciccone in his own zone. Ciccone fires up in front of the penalty boxes to Tischke. Tischke gets it to Bessie, who skates over center ice, but elects to circle back. Bessie now cross ice to Malone. Malone now looking to enter the zone, gets it to Trent Frederick. Frederick can't hold on to it. Pericos is going to steal it and throw it into the Wisconsin zone. Tischke's going to have to corral it. Tischke cross ice, great pass to Bessie, who's going to gain the Michigan zone. Great stick work, though, by Luke Martin to send it back into the neutral zone. Puck's going to find its way all the way back into Wisconsin territory, where McGuire's going to fire it to Luce, who's going to return, fire it in behind Jack Barry. 12:48 in the third period. McGuire with the puck in his own zone, trying to throw for an outlet pass. Finds its way to Luke Martin, who's going to throw it to Nick Pericos. Pericos now trying to get it in down low. He can't do it. Finally, he's able to get it to Evan Allen. Evan Allen now circling in behind Barry. Allen looking for a pass. Can't find it. Finally, he finds what James Sanchez. Backhand try. Jack Barry with the save. Puck now coming back up the other way. It's McGuire skating up center ice, gaining the Michigan zone, right wing side. McGuire waiting with a shot. Blocker saved by Levine. Johnson now with the puck in the corner. Working it into the Wolverines and the Badgers. 3 Wolverines, 3 Badgers. No one able to get it. Evan Allen now losing the puck. Badgers now getting the puck. That's a shot that's going to be way too high by Zimmer. 17, it looks like. Will Johnson. Looks like he's going to get a penalty on the play. Waiting for a call. Referee looks upset. It's going to be a slash on Will Johnson. Wolverines with the power play.
Big turn of events there. Wisconsin was buzzing all around in front of the net. All of a sudden, now Wolverines with the penalty. They get a chance, get at least 2 minutes off the clock here with this 2-1 lead, hopefully able to extend it to a third goal. They really need to work on getting some shots on, get the passing down, cycle the puck around successfully, which they really have struggled to do this period.
Faceoff now is going to go into the Wisconsin zone, right side of Barry. Jake Slaker on the draw. He's going to be joined by Will Lockwood and Evan Allen. Kyle and Piazza on the blue line. Slaker on the draw. Tied up on the play. He's not able to get it. Wagner's going to collect it behind his own net, throw it all the way around. Kyle able to keep it in, though. Forced on it now is Cavallini. And he's able to finally get the puck out to Wagner at center ice, but it's going to deflect over to Piazza in his own zone. Piazza now starting back up the other way to Will Lockwood, right wing side. Lockwood now gains the Wisconsin zone and gets it in deep. Linhart there to get it. Ices it around the other way. It's going to be kept in by Piazza. Piazza fires it in down low, but it just off the skate of Evan Allen deflects back to center ice, where Allen's going to corral it. Allen now circling in his own zone. Throws it to Sam Piazza, who gains the red line. Piazza now loses the puck back the other way as Luke Kunin on a breakaway. Kunin on a breakaway. The other way, shot too high. Kunin with a great opportunity there. He's still going to come onto the puck, but he's going to get upended by Alex Kyle. Back the other way, Sam Piazza gets it to Will Lockwood, who's going to gain the red line and the Wisconsin zone. Lockwood with time and room. Look, it loses the puck, though. J.D. Greenway able to steal it the other way. Sends it to Seamus Malone in the neutral zone. Malone now fighting with Dexter Danks. Tony Calderon able to scoop it from the fight. Calderon fires it in down low, and he's going to battle with McGuire down low in the Wisconsin goal line. Finally finds the puck up to Cameron Hughes, who's going to gain the red line and kill some time for the Badgers. 45 seconds left on the Michigan power play. Puck's going to get thrown around, going to find its way to Seamus Malone, who's just going to throw it back in front of the Wisconsin bench to kill some more time, where Hughes is going to get it again. Hughes now waiting, throws it in behind his own net. Trying to find Greenway. Great pressure by the Wolverines. They're going to have to circle back to Davison, who fires it all the way down the ice, where Nolan DeYoung is going to collect it at his own blue line. DeYoung circling back. Gets it into the Wisconsin zone, right wing side. DeYoung circling below the goal line now. 3 Wolverines fighting for the puck. Can't seem to get it. 10 seconds left on the power play. Finally, Calderon gets it. Gets it over to Luke Martin. Luke Martin to DeYoung at the top of the key. DeYoung to Martin, left wing side. Martin cross ice to Danks. Can't hold on to it. Penalties over for the Badgers. Danks with the puck, right wing side. Can't seem to get it. Trying to find Calderon in the slot. Bouncing puck one again. Great defense by the Badgers. J.D. Greenway able to get it. Left wing side over the red line into the Michigan zone. Going to get upended by DeYoung, but he's still going to keep it below the goal line. Battle now behind Levine. Puck now is going to bounce out into the slot. No one able to get it. Finally, Frederick's going to take it into the corner where he's going to get battled by DeYoung. DeYoung muscles him off the puck. He's going to throw it to the point where McGuire's going to keep it in. Throw it in on net. Tipped wide. Luke Martin now battling behind the net. Zimmer gets the puck, though. Throws it to Tischke at the point. Tischke with a shot on. Great save, Levine through traffic. Puck bounces to the corner where Winborg's going to get it. Trying to get it out as the Wolverines. Finally, Winborg's going to get it again. Pass gets deflected. Tischke with a shot way too wide. Cross-ice pass now. Bessie collecting it. Gets it down low to Frederick. Frederick working in the right wing zone up into the hash marks. Frederick works it in to Zimmer. Zimmer to the point to McGuire with a shot. Tipped out of play. 9-10 in the third period. 2-1 Wolverines. Badgers able to kill off the penalty and start a quick rush back the other way.
They have been tipped out of play there, but wow, the Wolverines need this break they're getting. Badgers just dominating in the offensive zone here. Michigan's defense had no answer for the cycle, moving all the way across the zone. They really need to, 9-10 left, they need to try and state a little bit of dominance in.
Luke Kunin with that great breakaway opportunity throws it just too high past Levine. Wolverines dangerously close to getting doubled up on shots by the Badgers. Only 1 shot thus far through this period for the Wolverines as opposed to 10 already for the Badgers. I'm sorry, that's actually not 10 shots, that's 8. 8. Still not great.
Yeah, definitely not great.
Could be better.
But shots don't tell the entire story, and Michigan has had some great scoring chances, just not that many as of late.
Wolverines, the problem in this series is being able to play a full 60-minute game. Once again, you can see them kind of fading off. Can't tell if they're tired or not, but hopefully they have a second win that they can finish off the last 9-10 of this third period. Faceoff's going to be on the left side, Levine here. Pastujov on the draw against Luke Kunin. Kunin wins it forward. Nicholas Boca is going to throw it all the way around, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. McGuire is going to have to play it behind his own goal line. McGuire now trying to throw it out of the zone. He does. He gets it out to Kunin. Kunin now tries to corral a bouncing puck at center ice. He's not able to as there's a high stick call. 3 different signals from 3 different referees.
They got that one.
It looks like we're going to go high stick anyways. Faceoff's now going to come right side of Barry in the Wisconsin zone. Jake Slaker's going to be on the draw. Weird play there once again. Bouncing puck. Looks like Hughes had a high stick there. And one linesman saw it and elected to call it. Slaker now on the draw right side of Barry. He loses it. It's going to go to Tischke. Tischke throws it all the way down the ice where it's going to go to Nicholas Boca. He's going to throw it back into the Wisconsin zone where Tischke's going to have to collect it behind his own goal line. Tischke trying to get it out, can't do it. Puck's going to bounce all the way to Trent Frederick, who loses his stick. Able to get it, though, behind the net to Linhart. Linhart to Tischke. Frederick's got his stick back. Now Seamus Malone going to get the puck over to Linhart. Linhart throws it into the Michigan zone. Ciccone now trying to meet Frederick in the corner to fight for it. Battling for the puck, tries to throw it out in front as Frederick. It's going to bounce all the way to the point to Linhart. Linhart at the point, trying to throw it in on net. Deflected by Ciccone. Shot there by Bessie, way too high and going to go out of the zone. Tischke collects it at his own blue line. Going to throw it into Seamus Malone at the red line. Seamus Malone trying to gain the zone. Malone dancing around, finally able to gain the Michigan zone. Cutler Martin defending on him. Malone gets it down low, and Luke Martin collects it in behind Levine. Has some time, gets it up to Will Lockwood, right wing side. Exits the zone. Flips it in, tries to find Brendan Warren down low, but it was offsides. Icing's going to be the call, though. Warren had to come back out of the zone. 7:48 in the third period, 2-1 Wolverines.
Wolverines there just trying to get something going. Warren would have been open for a break. Flips the puck a little too hard there. Wisconsin's starting to look a little desperate this early. They're throwing some shots at the net when they could wait a bit longer. They keep it up. That's just an extra benefit to the Wolverines here. Makes their defending a little easier.
Face off right side, Levine, Pasajov, and Hughes on the draw. Linesman's going to tell him to square up again. Pasajov ties him up, able to win it back to Luke Martin behind his own net. Trying to break it out to Warren. Warren, great stick to get out of the zone. Will Lockwood now is going to gain the zone. Back the other way are the Wolverines. Lockwood, great stick by J.D. Greenway to poke it away. Lockwood had speed going the other way. Fighting in the corner now is Pasajov. Pasajov gets it back to Sam Piazza with a shot on that blocked by Davison into the corner for J.D. Greenway. Greenway trying to play it to the point. Pasajov's going to get it. Great pass over to Brendan Warren. Brendan Warren with a backhand shot. Saved by Jack Barry. Great play by Pasajov to deflect it to Brendan Warren. Scoring opportunity for the Wolverines.
Biggest save of the game for Barry. Warren gets in front of the net, has everything, could even put the game away with a goal right there. Barry says no and keeps his team within one.
Close game here at Yost Ice Arena. 2-1 Wolverines, 7:22 left in the third period. Faceoff's going to be on the right side of Barry. Evan Allen's going to be on the draw. We're going to see a new line here. Evan Allen, Pericos, and Sanchez. The fourth line getting some action. Linesman squaring up the centerman once again. Allen on the draw. He's going to try and win it forward. He's not going to be able to get it. Freitag's going to collect it and skate it out of the Wisconsin zone. Freitag gets it to Cavallini. Cavallini, though, loses the puck, and we're going to have an offsides call.
Another offsides, another in a long list of them tonight. And I think it's that both of these teams are really teams that enjoy playing offensively off the rush. They're just mishandling the puck on a lot of their quick passes over the blue line, which has resulted in a lot more stoppages of play.
Poor puck control has plagued both teams over this weekend series. Faceoff's going to come in front of the Michigan bench. Brendan Warren on the draw against Seamus Malone. Winborg on the draw. Winborg's going to win it back to Luke Martin, who's going to fire it up the ice and down into Wisconsin territory where McGuire's going to have to circle and throw it all the way around. Piazza, though, great play to keep it in. Bouncing puck, though, can't find anyone. Calderon's now going to collect it right wing side, tries to throw it in front. Great block by Davison. Battle now behind the net. It's going to find its way to Grant Bessie, who's going to skate up out of the zone, gets it to Tim Davison. Left wing side, gains the Michigan zone. Davison trying to throw it in front. Luke Martin blocked it and then going to fight with Frederick in the corner for it. Sam Piazza gets the puck, throws it behind the Michigan net. Throws it up all the way down the ice. Tony Calderon's got to be now. Tony Calderon's got a breakaway. Tony Calderon with the move. Jack Barry, great save. Puck now back the other way for Grant Bessie. Skates over center ice. He's going to get it to Seamus Malone to gain the Michigan zone. Back to Trent Frederick. Frederick with the shot on net. Great save by Hayden Levine. Puck bounces back to McGuire at the point. McGuire throwing it. Nolan DeYoung tried to make a diving effort to catch it. Just missed. Boca, though, playing with it in the corner. Loses it. Grant Bessie, who whips it in behind Levine. Boca steals it back, trying to play it up to Danks on the wing. Danks unable to get it out. Great play by J.D. Greenway to keep it in. Greenway works it back to Tischke. Tischke with the shot. Blockered away by Levine into the corner. Wagner's there, playing the puck in behind Levine to Hughes. Hughes now working up to the hash marks. Up to the point, thrown back in was the shot by Greenway, blockered by Levine. Slaker now playing the puck up and out as Nico Boca's going to try and make a plan. He can't get there in time as Tischke's going to get it and circle back into his own zone. Tischke throwing it up to Hughes. Can't touch the puck though in time. We're going to have an icing call. 5:37 third period. Faceoff's going to come back in Wisconsin territory.
Icing again comes to save the day for the Wolverines and moving the puck all the way back to Wisconsin. The last couple minutes here have been a lot of Wisconsin moving through the zone, getting scoring options, and really mucking up the defensive zone for the Wolverines. Wolverines need to do something different. Maybe that's get on the rush. Maybe that's try establish a cycle in their offensive zone. Something's got to change here in the last 5 minutes.
Face off left side of Barry Pastujov on the draw for the Wolverines against Seamus, against Cameron Hughes. Hughes gives Pastujov a whack. His linesman's going to talk to him again. Now the draw. Hughes wins it back into the corner where Greenway's going to get it. Up trying to get it out, but Saccone keeps it in and fires it in cross corner where Warren's going to be there. Warren now trying to throw it out in front. Puck bouncing around is going to find its way all the way back to Saccone at the point, who's going to throw it back into the Wisconsin zone. Puck now bouncing around once again. It's going to find its way to Warren in the slot. Doesn't have a shot on it. Going to circle it back in and throw it in down low behind Barry where Pastujov's going to work on Tischke. Tischke and Pastujov fighting hard in the corner. Badgers finally emerge victorious As Tischke's going to just miss the puck and fire it all the way around to Lockwood. Lockwood now gaining a right wing side. Lockwood now circling down low. Gets it back to Ciccone at the point. Ciccone now to Piazza. Piazza at the point with a shot. Just missed wide. Great save by Barry. Brendan Warren now collects it. Throws it out in front. Dirty hit there on Will Lockwood. Thrown in the corner. Lockwood's down on the play. Looks like we're going to have a penalty.
That's definitely a dirty hit. He's far enough away from the board, so you can't be pushing him in like that. Lockwood went head first into the boards. He's definitely in pain on the ground right here. I wonder if they don't give him a 5 for that. That might have been worse than the hit we saw yesterday.
Referees going over the call yesterday. Lockwood propelled in the board, still down on the play. We're hoping he's okay. We'll get a second look at it probably in just a moment. Right now it's looking like no penalty. Don't know if the linesman got a good look at. The whistle is just for the injured player right now. Will Lockwood, the leading goal scorer for the Wolverines, would be a key loss if he's not able to get back in this game. He's finally going to get off on his own power, but he's holding his shoulder, and he's going straight to the dressing room. Unfortunate sight for the Wolverines. You hate to see that. Lockwood clearly in pain.
Hopefully it's nothing too serious because, like we said earlier, he is their scoring leader right now. He's been so ferocious on the puck. He brings a physical presence, and he really sets up the offense in a lot of great ways. Hoping it's nothing too bad.
Lockwood, normally on the first line, playing on the third line tonight, sees time on the first power play unit and on the penalty kill. While it is good to see that he went off on his own power, he was holding that shoulder tightly, so we'll have to see what the developments are from the rest of this game. Cunnin and DeYoung are getting a talking to from the linesman right now, and they're going to break it down for him. It's still looking like no penalty is going to be called. They have not shown a second look of the play yet. It kind of happened off the puck.
Yeah, it was just a quick, he just moved the puck really quickly, and I think the hit was coming, but in that area, it is a dangerous spot to hit somebody like that. It looks like no penalty.
No call, and the puck, the faceoff's going to come out of the zone. It's going to come right in front of the Wisconsin penalty box where there will be no Wisconsin player in it. We get a second look at it now. That's just a cross-check from Kunin, throws him into the boards. Sorry, from Kunin, from Tischke. Tischke just throws Lockwood into the boards face first, lands on his shoulder weird.
Michigan players not happy. Alex Kyle is furious with the refs right now. I mean, that was a missed call, and that was a big missed call there.
Brendan Warren had the puck right in front of Lockwood. Lockwood did not have the puck, but Tischke still throws him into the boards, and you saw Tischke skate straight to the bench. He wanted to avoid the linesman at all costs.
Get off the ice, and maybe they'll forget about it.
Passed it off now on the draw. Wolverines got to have a short memory and try and go back on the offense. Luke Martin now wins it cross ice to Nolan DeYoung, who's going to throw it into the Wisconsin zone. Evan Allen now working down low, trying to get to Pastujov. Going to have the puck stolen by Frederick. Frederick now trying to circle it back to McGuire. Met at the corner by Evan Allen. He finally squirts free from him. Gets it to Davison. Davison now throws it to Bessie in front of the benches. Bessie trying to get it down low. Can't do it. Puck bounces back to Davison. Davison now gains the Michigan zone with a shot. Blocked by Luke Martin. Brendan Warren's going to get in the corner. Try and throw it down the ice and out. Can't get it. Evan Allen finally can get it, but he's upended by the linesman. Pastujov, though, carries it into the Michigan zone. More roars from the children of Yost at the linesman. Malone now gets it. Gains the Michigan zone. Down low is Seamus Malone working. Luke Martin on him. Malone fires it in down low where Ciccone's going to get it and play it up to Danks on the boards, but Danks is going to get a slashing penalty right here. Broke the stick of the Wisconsin player. Clear, easy slashing call right there for the linesman. Danks came down hard on the stick.
It was Tischke, so it was the guy who just had the hit, and Michigan's getting caught in that trap where the call didn't go your way, but you can't retaliate. Slash the stick in half. Now you're using Danks, one of your fastest players. I understand that you're angry at the call right now, but you're not going to be winning by taking penalties late. Wolverines really need to shape it up for the last 3:53 of this third period. Clinging on to dear life to this 2-1 lead. They'll have a 2-minute penalty kill to kill off right here. Face-off now is going to be on the right side of Levine. Adam Winborg on the draw against Wagner. Rough going for the Wolverines the last 2 minutes. Winborg on the draw. He's going to lose it to Wagner. Gets it back to Cunnin at the point. Left point. Gets it down low to Bessie, who gets it to Wagner behind the net. Wagner now working down low to Hughes. Hughes now to the top of the point to Davison. Davison cross ice to Cunnin. Cunnin now lefty side. Cunnin now working with the puck, waiting. Decides to throw it in down low to Bessie. Bessie now circling back to Wagner. Wagner now behind the net to Hughes, getting bumped up. Gets it to Bessie.
Bessie now fighting for the puck. Gets it poked away, but Winborg can't get it out. Hughes now with the puck, working down low. Taken down by Saccone. Saccone now can't seem to get it out. Finally, he throws it in. Great puck play by Davison to keep it in. Gets it over to Grant Bessie on the right D side. Bessie down low to Hughes. Hughes now working right wing side. Tries to get it to Bessie at the point. Puck goes over his stick and into the neutral zone. 1:13 left on the kill for the Wolverines. Davison now left wing side. Gets it to Hughes, gaining the Michigan zone, tiptoeing the blue line. Gets it in down low to Bessie. Bessie got a beat on it, throws it in Levine. Great save. Puck bounces to Kunin right over his stick. Davison now gets it in down low to Bessie. Bessie working, trying to get the puck. Wagner got shaken up in the play. Winborg looks like he upended him. Puck working down low as Kunin tries to throw it in front. He can't. Puck now behind the net to Hughes. Hughes now gets it up to Bessie. Bessie shot just wide. The puck's going to go to Cunnin on the lefty side. 40 seconds left on the kill. Cunnin now trying to get across D, but Sanchez deflects it out of the zone. Davison now collects it at his own blue line. 32 seconds left on the kill. Frederick now going to get the puck over center ice, circle into the Michigan zone. Going to have it stolen away as Warren's going to get it, gets it out of the zone, loses control of the puck, gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez working it back. Nolan DeYoung's going to fire it down the ice. Puck's going to bounce back to Zimmer. Zimmer now across to Seamus Malone, who's going to gain the zone, right wing side. Malone now circling. Malone circles back. Pulling the goalie are the Badgers. 2:02 left to play. Down low to Zimmer. Zimmer now finds it to Bessie. Great glove save, Hayden Levine. 1:56 left in the third period. Badgers with the empty net. 3 seconds left on the Dexter Danks penalty. 2-1 Wolverines.
Great save. Badgers find Bessie wide open in the slot. One of their better shooters rips a shot, and Levine says, no way tonight.
Badgers on that power play when they were man up. They've been trying to work it into that slot, get Bessie or Frederick to work it in down low from Malone, get a quick shot off. Didn't work this time. Face off, left side Levine, Slaker and Malone on the draw. Slaker now able to win it back to Saccone. Saccone trying to ice it all the way down the ice. He's able to. Danks out of the box, coming out the other way. Danks going to fire it on the empty net. He just misses. Slaker now has the puck in the zone, tries to throw it in front, blocked. Puck now behind the empty Badger net. Zimmer's going to get it. He's going to throw it out in front of the benches where Bessie's going to corral it. Gets it to Jake. Jake Slaker's going to steal, throw it back into the Wisconsin zone where Malone's going to have to take it. Malone now waiting patiently with time. Throws it to Cunnin and the red line. Cunnin now cross ice in front of the benches to Grant Bessie, who's going to gain the Michigan zone. Bessie now working down low. Throws it out to the point to Linhart. Linhart with the blast deflected, gobbled up by Hayden Levine. We have 1:21 left in this third period. Wolverines 2, Badgers 1. Faceoffs coming on the left side of Levine in the Michigan zone.
Big save again by Levine. You've got Badgers all over the front of the net. A tip shot from the point, and he makes sure that there's no rebound. No chance that they're going to get any hit on the puck to knock it in after.
Badgers just trying to throw a bunch of bodies in front and throw anything on net, hoping something can get by the confident freshman goaltender. Face off left side Levine. Jake Slaker on the draw. Empty net for the Badgers. 1:21 left to play. Wolverines really just looking for any opportunity to get one on that empty net. Hughes on the draw for the Badgers. Holding on to Slaker's stick. Slaker trying to embellish a little bit. Get Hughes kicked out. Now on the draw. Slaker wins it. Nicholas Boca going to throw it cross ice to Kyle. Kyle tries to get out. Can't get a great pinch by Luke Cunnin. Cunnin gets it down low to Wagner. Boca pins him against the boards. We got a scrum in the corner. 3 Wolverines, 3 Badgers. They're all fighting for the puck. 1:08 left to play. No movement on the play. No one's able to get it. Finally, Hughes gets it, tries to throw it out in front. Puck's going to deflect, take a weird bounce into Levine. He's going to make the save, but a funny bounce there.
Yeah, and Hughes just gets pummeled after the play. Gave Levine a little bit of a shot, and Cutler Martin steps up and lets him know that you can't touch the goalie like that.
Cutler Martin, one of the grittier players on the Michigan team. We're going to have a face-off on the right side of Levine coming up right here. Looks like Red Berenson electing to go with Winborg, Calderon, and Warren. His first line a new first line for tonight, as Dexter Danks will not be on the ice right now.
I wonder how much of this has to do with Winborg's face-off winning abilities. With the empty net, if they can win the face-off and get some kind of break into the neutral zone, they have a really solid shot of getting a good shot on net, maybe in the goal.
The slick Swede has been hot on the draw all year for the Wolverines. Badgers now electing for a change. They're going to get Wagner back on the ice. Face-off right side Levine. 59 seconds left to play in the game. 2-0 Wolverines. Winborg on the draw. Able to win it back to Boca. Puck deflecting around. They're going to find his way to Bessie in the slot. He can't handle it. Puck goes back to Malone at the point. Malone trying to fire. Calderon's going to steal it. Throw it all the way down the ice. On the internet. Goal! Wolverines score. 3-1 Wolverines. Tony Calderon ices it delicately all the way down the ice. Wolverines get some insurance.
Wow, that should do it. A great interception by Calderon there because Cunnin was wide open on the backside, but he gets the puck and just a delicate little dish.
A delicate little dish.
Nobody was going to catch it. He took his time and he made a perfect little shot.
Great. Cunnin was gunning for that one, ready to rip Levine's head off with a cannon.
Yeah.
Great read by Calderon, who throws it all the way down the ice. Wolverines, 49 seconds left to play. Playing into a 3-1 lead. You can see the excitement from the Wolverines. They want to beat the Badgers badly tonight. Winborg's going to be at the center ice draw against Cameron Hughes yet again. They'll get tangled up as linesman elects not to drop it. Finally he does. Winborgs wins it back to Griffin Luce from the Michigan bench, who's going to get it to Warren, fire it all the way down the ice into Wisconsin territory. Working behind the net now is Linhart trying to get it out. Finds Cameron Hughes on the left wing side, skates it over the red line and deep into the Michigan zone as he dumps it. Jason Ford on the chase for it. Tangled up with Griffin Luce in the corner. Puck's going to find its way to Hughes. Hughes can't corral it though. Gets it back to Linhart at the point. Linhart works to the top of the key to Davison. Empty net for the Badgers once again. Linhart, top of the key. Tries to get to Cameron Hughes. Hughes can't hold on to it. Luke Martin's able to get it all the way down the ice. 15 seconds left to play. Linhart circling in his own zone. Trying to get it to Hughes. Intercepted by Winborg. He's going to throw it on net. Wolverines got another empty net goal. 4-1 Wolverines. Victory only seconds away. Great game by the Wolverines. Badgers 35 shots today, but the Wolverines really hankering down in crunch time.
Yeah, Hayden Levine really steps up big today. Badgers had a bunch of great shots, especially in this third period where Michigan was relatively penalty plagued, and he steps up big. Young freshman, especially coming back after getting pulled, letting in 6 goals the night before. This shows a lot about his ability and like his maturity as only a freshman.
Fabulous game from Hayden Levine today. Slaker now on the draw, just going to throw it all the way down the ice. 5 seconds left to kill. Wolverines are going to emerge victorious. Tie this series with the Badgers this season, 1-1. Emerge victorious with a 4-1. Great rebound game by the Wolverines in a must-win game.
Yeah, really a must-win for them. They can't start off this Big Ten schedule 0-4. They get their first win after that 0-2 against Penn State last weekend. Just one big win is all they need maybe to get them started. Wisconsin's a good team, obviously on the rebuild from last year. As they're going through the handshake, the Wolverines have to feel good about getting this big Big Ten win at home.
Definitely a must-win for the Wolverines. Been struggling as of late. Finally, the defense able to tighten up a little bit. Hayden Levine stellar in net, rebounding excellently from that 7-goal outing last night that he gave up. Offense as well for the Wolverines sticking around. Though 2 of the goals were empty nets, the Wolverines were potent in the offensive zone.
Yeah, they really were. Great job when they had shots. They were making them count, and Jack Berry did come up with some big saves there at the end on a couple of those breaks from Warren. But early on, it was those shots coming in off the rush and making the goalie pay, making the defenders, if they're choosing the pass, making that shot count. That's what won it for the Wolverines.
The Wolverines are going to head into the break 7-8-1. That's going to do us for us here tonight at Yost Ice Arena. This has been Danny Ryan and Willie the Wedge Benjamin live for WCBN. Wolverines 4, Badgers 1. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.